hand. There we go. That's good. I'll have to clickety-clack things. Hopefully you can hear me. Yell at me if you can't. If you in fact cannot hear me. Because I think I hit the button correctly, but we'll see. But, ladies and gentlemen, how was your week? Sorry I started the stream and walked away. I had to go get a washroom and drink some water. Because last couple of VR streams, your boy has been just dehydrated as hell, I think. Because I've recently got this big-ass jug of water, and I've made a point to try to drink a lot of it. And you feel so much better when you're just juiced. Full of the thing that allows you to live. Well, that's blood, I guess. But anyways, you get the point. It's important. Also, screen's going to look weird for a little bit. Let's do that. That puts the chat there. Perfect. Alrighty. So, I don't know where we left off exactly. I wasn't sure if it was here. It's definitely the next one. But it could also be this. So, I don't know. We're going to turn into Street Puncher guys. So, we're not going to be able to benefit from what I think is the same strength preset, which is just there's this Street Puncher guy. Basically just has the strong preset. So yeah, what's good? Lone Syndicate says, hey Grin, I can't hear you, can't hear me, let's go. Also, we got Bolty here. Bolty, what is happening in your life? Also, Lone, what is happening in your life? We have this and the shield punching people, but we could probably kill with it. It's probably the same level of impact as Brick. But we're gonna change from cool Spider-Man man to bald guy with fucking the biggest lats you've ever seen in your life. Jesus Christ. Shut up. Also, this is probably YouTube's most hated area. Because, oh my god. Look, it's a lot of violence. Lots of violence. But luckily, everyone has an off switch. And it's their skull. And it's just a real good, solid off switch. Back of the neck. Oh, wait, that guy's still alive. Come here, you. There we go. Don't look too long, because YouTube's gonna be like, whoa, I'm gonna vomit. YouTube is the most squeamish person, unless it comes to something like some sort of weird, super nasty, graphic, tribal cannibalism or something that they can justify as educational, even though it's, even more grotesque and violent. But anyways. Man, I always undermined the Brick because there's like a pipe, but a Brick is amazing. It's just like the apex of like violent. Hey, are you gone? There we go. You despawn. Did you die too? Yeah, he did. Okay. Turns out just a knock on the head, they're just gonna go down in 2 seconds. Oh, we got another Brick. We can't store that though. But what we could do is this. There's a lot. There we go. We do not lose our... This counts. If anything, it's just a bigger Brick. Come on.
I'm hit. Officer down.
There. Oh no. Oh no. Where's my Brick? It's right here. This is what... Yep, right there. It's what it is. Same one I always had. Okay. Anyways. It's so annoying that we can't store these, but we can carry them through levels, which is strange as hell. Also, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, man, I haven't had a lot of time to actually actually play video games. Yeah, I kind of, yeah. Also, I'm kind of in my video games. I don't want to say it, but like video games, it's not resonating. I went ham for so many weeks. I think it's good because we're about to get into Starfield and a bunch of games I'm really interested in. But when I say video games, I mainly mean like things that aren't VR games. I mean, VR games still hit for me. But right now, I'm kind of in my same thing when you go to watch too much anime. Where you're kind of like, I need a little bit of a break. I'm starting to get a little exhausted. You just tripped over your friends. Hey, stop! Just go down like a sack of potatoes and wow. Are you good? No, you're good. You're not good. Excuse me. Hello. Off. All right. Can I situate my hand again? Yes. Oh, but we've been through here a lot. I will say this is one of the best levels they have in there, and it's honestly the most violent, so it kind of makes sense. Ooh, I hit you in the throat. Give me a minute. Oh, and, yep. Off. Off button. Okay, good. We're just making good ground. What's this? Okay, I gotta get my hands situated again. Can't lose Brick Chan. Also, I hate that that it's become a second nature to call this friggin' thing Brick Chan. Lone Syndicate has done this to me. How could you? All right, this and then this. I think that's more what we had it as. Good. See that? I put my wrist strap thing on wrong. Brick always stays relatively the same. Oh, it's hard to click that button. No. Oh, made it. Okay. Do. I will say this game does look beautiful. I'm not sure if many people can stream this game on 1080p given your internet connection, but dude, it is. If you just hit the neck, man. Also, we're a tanky boy. Like pincered his head in here. Just stop. There we go. And he's dead. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. This game still looks beautiful. Like one of the biggest shames, but it's also good because Bonelab was basically made to be a modding game. But there's also Bonelab. Oh, please let me have enough beans to get over here. Nope. But Bonelab's has a what is it called? A multiplayer mode. Oh, also, I've seen the Genshin. God damn it, the Genshin character, which is awesome. Come on, any momentum. What if I push off of that side and then into that side? Okay, a little bit of momentum, God damn you. And slow walk. There we go. It's something. Oh, but I punched myself off. Remember this last part also gave me so much grief. Last time, my first playthrough of it. Oh, he fell on me. All right. Come on. You son of a bitch. Do I walk? There we go. Maybe I just walk in my actual play space and punch a wall accidentally. What's good, Red? Brick Chan. Lone says Brick Chan is one of the best things that has ever happened on our VR journey. Is it? I feel like that's low pickings, but meh. Let me tell you, if you could manage the brick properly, you'd become deadly in any situation, I think. Think about how often you have a rock. It's basically a rock, okay? You'd be proficient, a deadly individual. This counts. And throw. Give me that back. Oof. All right. I go. We're done. Go. Is he alive? Oh no, it takes it from Millennia. Okay. What's good, Red? How has your day been? Your whole week? Hopefully pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully nothing too eventful happened. What is with these phenomenon happening, man? With these environmental crazy things. We got in Canada, we have more forest fires. People getting evacuated in different places. Jesus. Fucking that Hawaii thing just happened. Jesus. It is brutal. This is where I think we were last time, but I couldn't be sure, so I just thought we'd run through Street Fighter or whatever it's called again. Big man grows. I can't block it properly. This doesn't exist within cameras, unfortunately. It's annoying, but still, this character pretty cute, very, very inspirational from what's called Mirror's Edge. Very, very much that. You know, it's funny though. There's modders being just better than anybody. We also have this little guy. Let's do favorites. This thing. Where is it? God damn you. Now, where did I put it? There it is. Right there. Right there. This. Bang. Bang. Alright, well. Modders it's not perfect, but it does. Tends to be modder stuff. But you can see things actually in the thing. Like, look, a brick in the mirror. It looks a little white. A little whited out. We're also bald, but yeah. Here's a sneak peek at actually no, we can't, because we won't be able to switch back to this person if we do. So we can't show you a sneak peek, but Maybe, maybe at some point I'll show you guys a tease for the next coming. The next coming. What is it called? I don't know. Also, look at this bad thing. Go. What was I saying? I don't know. Some bullshit. Yeah. Completely blanked out of my mind. Golly. Oh, but I did see that character from Genshin. Also, we should be safe because we have this trash can. Although this is a parkour level, so I don't know how I'll be able to keep both items unless we just mastered the jump, which we might have to. Less attacking and more just running through, because I don't know how I'm going to really be able to melee enemies that are a mile away. And I think it's supposed to be a shooting level type thing. Okay, chill. Ugh. Now, why would you need fast when you really don't have any levels that are that big? Although very cool, and also Huaman. Oh god. Oh please. Okay. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. Oh no. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm about to say this is probably our only way we're gonna be able to MacGyver and keep our shield. Excuse me. This one will probably hopefully work. Push gently push so it doesn't break. Sketchy as hell thing. Excuse me. Man, it's so pretty. Anyways, break. That's so fucking. So yeah, I'm constantly blown away at how much that's. Also, I didn't even know this was here last time. Oh, cool. Oh my god. Oh, chill. Okay, this I can kill. Where are you? Chill. Alright. All dead? All dead. We just rammed them with our shield. Sprinting is godly. We've already been that way. Nothing. But this is the way I think we need to get. So if we sprint, jump. Please make it. Oh, thank God. We made it somehow. Go this way. Get through this goddamn level with this stupid, dumb challenge brick nonsense. Go, go, go. Oh. Break! Get out of my way. I am always baffled at how efficient the thing is. Oh, I fucking know. Oh, this might be, yeah. Well, so much for that. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, it's okay. We don't need the, climb, please. Oh, we don't need the shield. Totally wasn't extraordinarily helpful. We are allowed and permitted to spawn in the brick again. Oh, that is allowed. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, it's a thing. Well, no, we can't use it. We have to use both of our hands. Anyway. Okay. Damn it. You can survive that fall. Is the mist killing me? I don't know. Up we go. Also, we have a ton of other VR games to play, but I think I want to start to streamline stuff and just play like Ghost of Tabor and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's better to probably mainline one game, especially Ghost of Tabor seems to, I don't know, when you were playing it last, a lot of people seem to pop into the streams, which was pretty cool. Oh, okay, I didn't jump. Sometimes your legs don't actually bend and push. It's like a weird method to the madness. Anyways, go. Also, Red, I haven't had a, oh my god, I'm so, I haven't had an update on the mod that you've been working on in a while. How have you worked out with the elf mod that you were making? Well, I think you made like a cool, cute elf mod type thing. Cute is a strong word, more like schmexy, but anyways. And you said you were doing like a nurse thing with that. How did that end up panning? I feel like that was been a minute ago, but also you might have just been chipping away at it over time, which is probably for the best, especially for your sanity. I was sprinting, but it's in my nature to sprint before we run off a ledge. But if you're already sprinting, then it cancels the sprint. I hate this so much. I just played Blade and Sorcery, and my brain is just like on a different spectrum of running and shit. Come on. Good enough? Maybe I should like make sure I sprint and run off instead of jumping. Jumping is less important, maybe. Also, I do think we can just yeet ourselves over this edge and probably be fine. Like this. Like this. Yes. And just say, fuck it. Screw you. And your nonsense. Oh, I slipped. Oh. There we go. That was a good jump. Good jump. This. Oh, I got both hands. I'm not letting go. Okay. Okay, good. We're okay. We're gaming. We're doing it. Okay. Oh no! I just need to get past this part. Oh, we did it! Thank you, God. Appreciate you. Oh, can we lift this? Probably not. That'd be real heavy. No, yes, no. Lone says, "How's your week been, Grin? It's been pretty okay. I just finished up my that resume and cover letter and all that stuff. And my brother helped me, which is amazing. It's super generous for him to help me and take time to do that. But I also found out that because he's told me that, oh, there's a job thing coming up in my same business type place. You should submit your resume and stuff like that for. I was like, oh, okay. Because we have the same last name, there's like a bit of weirdness to where they may just immediately be like, no, that's a conflict of interest or something like that, and not put me in there. Maybe, who knows? Depending on how reasonable the people are who are above him, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully it all works out. If not, then it is what it is, and it was a cool learning experience anyway to get back in the habit of that. Oh my God! Oh wait, I can't hurt you unless I do it in a specific kind of way. Excuse me, sir. Where's brick? There it is. Make sure I highlighted it. Good. Kind of like. Okay, you're killing me. All right, well. Good. Oh, there's so many. Well, we're okay. Let's just actually get a minute. What's good, Ray? Ray says, hey, Grant and friend. What's good, Ray? How's your week been? What you get up to? Also, what game you playing, Ray? Raid? You're always playing a variety of interesting ones. Oh, shit. And jump. Jump again. If I can just get up there, I'm pretty confident I can. Oh God, but I have to get up there. Get up there. Okay. There we go. As long as you kill me. And oh God, I may be dead. Gotta climb. Climb quickly. Oh fuck. Go. Oh, button. Hurry. Open. Oh. God, I cannot wait to see either what the Stress Level 0, the people who made this game, make next, which I think should be coming out soon here, or what this game eventually turns into in terms of when they finally release all the mod expansions and stuff like that, which they haven't been doing a lot of because they don't want to basically keep resetting everyone's mods. So if they release like a patch every week, then every mod is going to be broken every week, which, dude, that is the biggest, like, as much as I love the absolute hell out of Blade and Sorcery, and it has like one of the best mod scenes in all of VR. It is so frustrating that every time there's like a big update where it's like, hey, we've added destructible physics, and you're like, holy shit, that's so awesome. But then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, every cool mod that you've ever seen is now broken, and now we have to pester the mod authors to make an update. And if they've done this 7 times, that's probably not gonna want to do that. So many amazingly cool mods are like left in the past, like left in the last update, and you're just hoping and praying that the mod authors can like update their mods, even though they probably won't. But yeah, is this it? Is this our thing? Is this our basically beating the video? Easy breezy, baby. Yes. This is it, baby. Yeah, so now I think this, as soon as we get this one, I think all of the avatars are probably fair game that I have, because this just has relenting strength to where I think we should be basically one-hitting everything. Anyway, yeah, like there's no resistance. We're only a little slow, and even then you can just sprint and you just enjoy a nice cruise, see? Still plenty fast. Little thick old boy, but still. Raid says, I wish I could have caught the first Atlas Fallen stream last Friday. Yeah, man, we missed you, but what do you call it? It's what do you call it? I'm playing a little bit on my time, but it's very it's a unique game. Like, I feel like the story and all that stuff is is weird, but I think if you got into it, you'd be really into it. But I've yet to like submerge myself deeply into it, because again, I'm kind of in my like, whenever I watch anime for a long time, or when I watch YouTube for a long time, or when I play a lot of games for a long time, I can feel myself start to get like, it's like cluttered almost, like it's not as fun as it used to be. So then I step away from it and I watch more anime, or I play more games, or I do whichever the ones that I still find interested in. I let the other one build back up again. I'm finding I'm like that with like modern video games. VR still feels really, really different and fresh, and probably is an element of the problem of why I find I'm finding more fun in VR stuff than other games. But let's get to this. This might not make this a 50 million part stream to beat the game with a brick. Although it's been we should have found a way to make it harder, because it's pretty chill. I always wish it was harder because yeah, or I wish I would have made it harder in some way. Oh god, yeah. Even every other mod doesn't have as much strength as this guy, because you can just throw an enemy like they're nuts. Hey, stop it! Grab head, neck, throw. Hey, stop! Yeah, hit me. Hey. Stop. Back of the neck. Go, shoo. Stop. Stop. Oh, I'm dead. Well, son of a bitch. Has it restarted the whole thing? Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Dang. It's never the people that kill me, it's my own like momentum. Not realizing I'm a heavy boy. So if I start cooking to stop, it'll push me right off. Anyways. Lone says it's going great. Been playing a lot of Tower. Oh, nice Tower Fantasy. Yeah. How does? Well, you ended up coming out on top with those characters, right? So you've been cooking. Right at the hop. Also, yeah, man. How is that one character? Because when we were looking at that Tower Fantasy character, man, I was like, that looks fun. If only that was there when I was playing it. You know what I mean? Although, man, as much as I am, it's cool to peek back at Genshin, because I did that this week. I looked back at Genshin. So I'm seeing some content creators talk about the new character, and it's fun. But man, is it disappointing that game is like seemingly identical to what it was when it came out, you know? Like I wanted to see like, oh, here's a brand new character that you switch, it's basically two characters in one or something like that. But it's literally just the identical same thing. Like, oh, new character, new constellations. Do they work with this? Do they work with that? That's kind of it, you know? The characters don't seem like they're like unrealistic in terms of what we had at the very beginning. Whereas at least with Tower Fantasy, it seems like that's a part of it. What? Oh, you're like metal. Impressive. And hey, sounds like you're hitting sticks together. Clink, clink, clink. Oh. Stop it. Specifically that one. You're the problem. Oh, also, Lone, what do you call? I never gonna ask you. What did you think about that house I sent you at the end of the last stream? I was talking up this house I seen that I thought had a lot of potential and looked cool. Specifically, it's a house that like looks a little old and worn and torn, but because of that, it could have like a lot of things you could improve upon. It also is not as expensive as a house of similar specs, I guess, but it is older, so you'd have to like, you know, paint walls and do all those things. But I thought it looked nice. And what do you call? Lone was the only one I think at the end of the very end of the last stream when we were streaming on Sunday. That man, that's heavy. That's going in. It's heavy. Hey, get that over there. You stop! Stop it! Stop it! Sprint, damn you! Sprint! Stop hitting it! Stop it! Shoo! Get! It's like rats. Go! I guess you could just toss them. It's not like it's... I guess these are the only exception because it's freaking metal and they're heavy as hell. There it is. Easy. Bang. Mwah. Just like that. Ha! Looks like I'm jerking, I guess. We should stop. Anyway. With this button. Oh, it's just button. I was going to drop my thing on it, but let's not do that. It'll be lost forever. Lone says, it's going great, but playing a lot of Tower Fantasy. Raid says, also, in regards to the game I'm playing right now, I'm playing nothing at the moment. Not a thing? You taking a little break? Like me, a little recovery time? Okay. Raid says, we actually gonna take a nap. Was actually gonna take a nap, but then I got a stream of, well, thank you, Raid. Although you should never, prioritize my dumb ass over your sleep quality. Oh no, I can't see because I'm my thick ass body. Oh shit. Well, I don't have my damn.
Okay, I screwed up
son
your
of a bitch.
Look, sometimes the rules change
Well,
on you in the void.
that sucks. That sucks. We don't have our thing anymore. Our thing is disappeared. I'm not sure it's because it's a unique level and it doesn't want you to like lose stuff. But we out here just slow rolling. So we're here. And we gotta go all the way to the big crater, and that's where the dimensional tear or some shit is. Anyways, this is just a running level. It's really, I think it's everyone's most hated level because it's just very. Oh no, it's right here. It just put my little brick out here. All right, never mind. We're good. We're cooking. No, come here, please. Okay. Look how big this is in my hands. Okay. I think it's this thing. It's not that thing. Not that thing. That thing. I think that will take us that way. Hopefully. My little long backs, flappy feet. What do my feet look like? They're just little boots. Red says, got food? You got some food? What do you miss? Not much. We're just talking about what games we playing. Also have how we're, at least I am on a break a little bit. It's not that I'm on a break. It's just that I usually feel like the urge to play something, but I haven't felt that recently. Oh my God, no! Please slow down a little bit, just a little bit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Don't panic. I'm panicking. I'm panicking just a little bit. Okay, I stand up. Boom, I can get both my little feet up there. How the fuck do we get up there? Oh, I didn't realize we had such high jumps. We could totally just make that. Shit. There we go. Come on, baby. Okay, there we go. Thank God I had my little brick. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Good. And jumpy. Nope. Apparently I'm still not hanging. I'm standing on my. There we go. And then jump. There we go. Oh, break momentum. Quickly. Hate this level. Sucks ass. We still have brick. Oh no. So you could totally take a whole brick throughout the entire level if you wanted, for sure. It'd be a pain. but yeah, maybe that would be the challenging metric we could have added. Lone says, let's see. I got more characters. Where are you? And then we have perhaps one of the most underused characters in the entirety of the game. Anime girl. Yeah. Despite things, still. Yeah. Oh, my brick's right there. It's funny. It's crazy. What do you call it? Let's do this. Open. So I heard we played this beforehand, and I hated this. I'm probably gonna try to not do this. Oh, it's so loud. How loud is it for you? Probably pretty fucking loud too. It's pretty loud. Anyways, the point that I was trying to make was apparently the character that we have is one of the worst characters to actually experience driving. She's like she's basically, how do I put it? She's a character that has no weight, so she's awful for driving. It makes the driving feel like super sluggish and whatnot. Can I keep this like here? How do I drive again? Oh, it's that. Okay, I just hope that doesn't leave. I hate this. To this day, I still hate it. I hate it so much. Feels like shit. No, my brick! I cannot describe the vitriol and despair I feel. Yep, no, I'm out. Get me out. All right. Fuck this, we're rocking it. I'm not doing that. No, thank you, Puke City. Oh, these nice stroll, you boys. Look how pretty it's like Mario, right? The Mario movie. So Lone says, let's see. I got more characters. Got lucky with Coco and Zero. Coco was always the one that I always felt was like a. I don't know. It's not that she's good. Just I feel like there's certain. That's the problem with like games that have mass cooperative or MMO type style games where it's like certain characters or things are valued at you playing in a team. For instance, getting a healer and then being really, really good. I don't know. I feel like in a game like Tower Fantasy, at least for me, I felt like I was sparse for resources, so I didn't really feel like I had the options to be like, oh, I'm going to build a healer and I'm going to build this other character. I'm going to build that character. It's like, no, I can barely build my base team. Like, yeah. Also, you think we could stretch the rules just a little bit and like, you know, just like do one of these, because this is not particularly challenging, it's just time consuming. We'll just do some cool, I'm just that fast, yeah, I mean, one of these. I'm just that fast. Ooh. There it is. Oh, gotta keep this in front of me, or else the tracking starts to go to shit. Ooh, isn't this satisfying though? Cathartic in a way. And totally did it myself. Did it seriously like, no, you have to really do it. Okay. Well, never mind. Raid says, oh yeah, I still haven't played 3.1 of Tower Fantasy. I'm pretty sure 3.1 is already out. But yeah, man, Tower Fantasy is still chugging along. Although I think it's always had like a Chinese dominant kind of a player base, so it's still, I think, a well-received game. You know what I mean? Or like a played game. So it was going to continue to get updates regardless. I think they were just hoping for it to be a bigger thing. Also, I never experienced what these were. I wonder if you can get up there. I feel like that'd be really hard. Actually, a cool place to film some videos. We're looking for new environments, like not just that are like basically bright and saturated, which are good for like environmental thumbnails and stuff like that. This could be it. Let's see. Well, Raid says, well, actually, I did start playing Room Hack for Pokemon called Radical Red. Okay. Pokemon game, man. I missed the bandwagon on that so much. I still envision and hope to dear God that one day, maybe, probably not, but maybe, we could get like a third-person Pokemon type game. Please count. Thank you. I've done it, right? It's right. It's 3 of 3. I hope I did it, because you know, please. Nope. What the fuck? What the heck is going on? Do I need to drag that stupid driving thing? Bodhi says, I'm playing Dave the Driver and watching Saga of Taya the Evil on the second monitor. Okay. God damn. And the stream's up? Both of you. God damn. You, that's insane. Can I take this with me? Yeah, can you drag this stupid thing with me? We might need to, no, our character's pretty strong. We're making ground. I'm still holding it. We should hold it higher. Yep. Dragging this behind. Okay. Maybe this counts. Maybe this they need their go-kart back. Go-kart back, who knows? Listen, Spider-Man actually pretty strong. You know, I know there's like a weird, he does things that are like, oh wow, he jumped really high there or something, or he lifted it up a whole bus. What the fuck? And then like he punches a person, and it's like he punched just like a normal guy. Like, what the fuck is happening? What is your problem? Oh. Maybe we just needed to go down one more time. I don't know. Maybe it was like this is the third and last lap. There it is. Here's your fucking stupid machine. Stop being so loud. I do want to see something though. What is up here? I haven't explored this area at all. Ah! What is this? It's nothing but lies. Okay, wait, what's this? Reset race? Reset. I just want to shut off the loud screams. What's up here also? Can we literally get up here? That's pretty dope, man. What's up there? It's crazy how big like these levels are, but yet, yeah, people are like, VR can't be run normally. And this can be all accessed through the Quest, so eat me. You know, people are saying that shit. I wonder if we can make it there, and drop down. Let's try. Okay. Nope, it's absolutely not happening. I just felt it as soon as as soon as I dropped. Absolutely unrealistic. It looks like things are way smaller when you're up there. Anyways. Wah! Hit. Good. Good. Hold on, brick. Hold on. I said, good. Do it. Jeez. I got a handheld console to play some Digimon game, PS1 Digimon game. What the fuck, bro? You play like 16 games. The most stimulated man on the planet. You're gonna deplete all your dopamine, both of you. Oh. Ray says, oh yeah, they did a bunch of server merges for Tower Fantasy last time I played. Oh shit, so when I get in there, will I not have my character? That's a little terrifying. Oh, this thing. Tall boy, hit me. People always also hated this level. I actually thought it was pretty fun. Hey, hey, stop. This is annoying. That part sucks. The tall boy has 0 strength though, which is the problem. If only we were a slender man ass person who was doing good. Or could basically do fine. Look how tiny the brick is and my tall, lanky fingers. Okay. I can't really. Oh, I'm so. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Climb. I don't think I can really get up there normally. My guy's like, ooh. I'm getting hit by little tiny shards. Okay, okay. Chill. God, I have no strength. I can't lose this brick. This sucks. Get my body up the thing. Come on. Get up there. Stupid Quest controller's losing tracking. Oh, come on. Get up there. Get up there with your bad self. Oh, no, don't fucking fall off. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna fall off my thing. Stop sending shit at me. Apparently they made this a little easier though. I can definitely feel that. I thought I died in 2 seconds last time the first time we played it. What is this? Oh, it's a jumpy pad. Go. Ah. Okay. Ooh, and there's a little doorway that keeps me safe. Okay, who's throwing these things? Hey! Fuck off! Fuck off! Come here! You! Come here! Stop! Those things break beautifully. They combust and shit. It's wild. Alright. Is it a death trap? I don't know. Let me through quickly before we get clipped. And can we get up here? And then up here? Jumpies! Nope, my fucking arms broke as soon as I tried to lift. They just folded. Okay, now what? Climb up here. Hey, stop. Jesus, little guy. The little point of contact is amazing. How do I, we need to get over there. Could I jump this, you think? Oh, that's not jumpable. Not really, at least. Oh, okay. Bounce on that. Put this here. Okay. Try to avoid that fucking thing. That weird demon like a sentinel circle thing. That guy right down there, you can barely see him. Oh, I think this is where we want to go. Up higher. Quickly. What the fuck? Is this what we want? This is just the roof. Okay. Am I going to kill this thing? Oh, are you kidding me? This is gonna be the fucking make or break of the series. Don't fall off. Oh. There we go. Got it. Thank God we hit hard. Okay, good. Go. Whew. Okay. Shit, I was worried. I think it was gonna start taking off high. I'm like, oh no, I have to fight. There's a melee weapon versus a ranged enemy. Oh shit, thank God we were okay. I gotta get better at that. Whenever I get panicked or like genuinely like, oh no, I don't say anything because my brain's trying to figure out the problem. Like, how can I get through this quickly and not spend 2 hours here? Oh, no, we're a normal person again. Oh, he's gonna give me the power to switch things.
I had a feeling I'd see you again. Come on over.
Don't take brick.
Not bad, kid.
Look at this
Your
brick.
body log's ready for full function. You're gonna have fun with that thing. You know, all of this, it's what the Boneworks team flushed. Maybe there's more. I don't know. But I do know there's a lot more than just Fantasyland out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where this all ends. But let's build something and find out. The ascent
so bright.
isn't gonna be easy, but you're ready, I think. Take this. I'll see you topside.
Goodbye. Ugh. Oh, I thought he threw you. No, he did that first. When he first met him, he throws you into like the elevator, like get out of here. Blah, blah. Do I have the key itself? Can I hold it? Can I keep holding on it? We might make this a brick and key run. No, we don't have the big. Ah, fuck. We don't have the key anymore. Oh, but little sneak peek at something, ladies and gentlemen, for the upcoming. No, it's not the upcoming. It's wait. No, it's the second video that's going up on my Palace of Mana channel eventually. But it's a little sneak peek at an upcoming video, which is this. Where's the damn mirror? There we go. We'll do that. Who is this man? Who is he? What do I look like? Who is it? Who could this be? Anyways. Quickly go back to the thing. Got brick, good. What's next? We have the key, but I don't think I actually have it because it also, what is in that? I need to download like another updated save of this game because well, let's go. There's that there. I think we just go through the door, but who knows? Yeah, so this is all locked, but what we could do, because we just have no chill. Wait, can we just open it like this? Is that open? Is that open? I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. Get in there! Alright. We've done it. Into this void. Take me! There we go. Alright. Don't ask, it's a lot. Ooh. Ooh, Bolty said, no, my dopamine is already pretty depleted. Not gonna lie. But the handheld is only gonna arrive at the end of the month. Okay, gotcha. So you're just begging for an ass beating when it comes to dopamine being gone. There's my brick. Let us continue forward. I don't think I'm missing anything. I can just, let's see, we can check on the level thing. So we just did magma, moon base, we did weird tall man, pillar climb is what that one was, I think. Big anomaly B and ascend. Did we do big anomaly B? Oh, I might have missed big. Let's do that one. I think we did this one. I think maybe this was the tall one. I'm not sure. We'll just click it and see. Good thing I did that. We would have messed up the run. Not been able to say that we beat the whole game. It's honestly not that bad because you can basically beat it with just your hands, your bare hands, because there's like strength stats in this game. Although that is a. Oh no, we did. Yeah, we're good. Okay, there's some fucking asshole down to some shit. Okay, we're good. I'm not wrong. No, damn it. Also, this game runs absurdly well. Like the fact that I'm switching between levels like this. Why can't you fucking do the thing? Click this. Ascend. It is also extremely short. So, yeah. Although I would rather have a game that like that has the idea of what Bonelab was. They have delivered, but not delivered. But I like the idea of there being like a VR game where like it's it's kind of like an early access type, but really, really good base mechanics. And like not only are they making levels and like big experiences, new ways to use and engage with magic or spells or wands or guns or whatever. But also, you're like enabling the whole community to also do that. That's like one of the games that comes to mind is Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades is one of those games that does that. But ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go pee. I'm gonna lose my mind. I drank a bunch of water before this, so I didn't get dehydrated. But damn, there's a price. Okay, so I'll be right back. Hang out in the void. I'll be back in a minute. Ooh. Forgive me. Got something inside my throat. I took a little bit of coffee. Ooh. But I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about walks? I know people like it's currently a thing that's popping up. I know, well, frankly, it's always been a thing that people really enjoy, but or like people say it's healthy. But I don't know. I feel like walks could be good specifically for letting your brain like go on autopilot mode and letting your ideas come to your mind, think through things, think through problems, maybe even. I don't know. I just thought I want to know if any of you guys what do you call it, have that kind of routine and what it does for you if anyone does do it, you know, go for a nice walk and think about something, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I feel like it's a trap to be like, nah, I can think about stuff in my room with listening to a song or music or like, you know, a podcast or something. But then I don't know, I feel like there's something about being in nature and like walking on terrain that's a little bit off, just a little bit, but I think it's something I want to get into trying to do because I feel like my brain gets foggy and I get kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know, man. Like that's like the antithesis of my brain sometimes is the and I'm like, come on, man, wake the fuck up. What the hell's happening? But then I'm sitting in a chair, so then I try to do push-ups, I try to run. I just don't think it's the same thing as like literally moving and making ground, you know? But maybe take me. Oh, grab, I got it. You thought you could fucking push me out. This. You can let me not have this brick? I don't think so. Disgust me. Okay. Also, let's see how strong our character actually is. Pick up. We can't pick it up, but we can move it slightly. Go. This way. Go. Okay, not too much. Too much. This way. This way. Spider-Man, go. Good. Open. Good. Do. Slide. No slide. We cannot slide, in fact. Climb up. Oh, shit. Oh, we ruined it? Look how beautiful these cups are. Well, okay. Well, maybe if you had human hands, it would look cuter, maybe? Oh, they are very fragile, though. Why does it sound like that? I'm like I'm hitting a piece of glass. Wow, that's fucking... Alright, we're gonna use this too. Because this is apparently adamantium. This thing. This pot. Jeez. Also, it's like gravity stasis, which is pretty cool. Hey, can't get in there, right? We gotta get that ball. Excuse me? Do you want some tea? British. I don't know. British, that's all that comes to mind. Hey. Oh, I see. It's fucking, it's like, it doesn't do any damage. It's literally like a gravity thing. No damage. That's why, you know, guys, a brick. Looks like I knocked him unconscious. Brick. Brutal. Brutal. Hey, bring it in. Bring it in. Closer. Closer. Hey, you're doing great. Doing great. Break my chest. So, I'm disappointed. I thought this thing was gonna hit like a truck. No dice. Come on. Come on. Okay, we gotta use big boy. Wait. I don't have big boy. Oh, but I do have a version of big boy. I always have Atom Smasher on. Still one of the best, coolest mods ever. But there's not much else you can say. Yeah, look at that. Fucking nuts. Absolutely massive. Come on. Go. I think he's one of the only characters I actually downloaded who this guy has found out a way to actually transfer over strength metrics that aren't just part of the default without having to get, what is this? Oh, no, that makes sense. Okay. Huh. Oh. Shoo. This way. Keep at it. Nope, don't lose me. It's a shame that we can't pick it up though. That'd be a real. Nope. No pickup. We can affect it, which is good. Also, my thing got all weird. Let me just do this. And then that. That should be pointed there. Perfect. Lone. Oh, perfect. Lone says, to be honest, Grin, if you got back onto Tower of Fantasy, all the weapons you summoned for did not age. I know. I thought the same thing. Even when we were playing Tower of Fantasy, I was like, why are they all the coolest characters I love? Why are they shit? You know? I think they'll feel the same way about Genshin sometimes, which is just like, damn it. I feel like Genshin might be a better case, but of like it can actually work. You know what I mean? But yeah, like in Genshin, it's the same thing where you're like, oh man, this character looks so awesome, but what if I just don't like what they are? Oh, I didn't know I could actually break. Okay. There we go. Can I just pull these? With strength, just there we go. Kind of made it. I kind of fucked it up a little bit, but anyways, yes. Can I pull this back into a? I kind of can. I definitely fucked it up somehow. What if I just? Okay. We might have boned this for sure. Let's put this here. This thing. Can we pick this whole thing up and lift it just a little bit? There we go. I can't do that, but I can pick this one up. Okay, good. All right, we fixed it. Ish. All right, good. Back to Spidey. Where's my brick? There we go. Good. There's no enemies? Just puzzle, huh? All right. All right, fine. So this thing goes... We should not have changed off of Mr. Strongman. I think this one goes that way. No, it doesn't. It does not. The blue one goes over there. Oh, I've fallen? I've fallen and I can't get back up? Go. Get. Slap. Oh, I just fucking smacked my table. Ow. Wouldn't be a stream if you are streaming unless you broke your hand. You know? Come on, baby. People don't realize that people who do Ironbone are passively doing something called Ironbone, which is extraordinarily dangerous, actually. But, you know, what can you do? People are crazy. We don't need to talk about my past. Anyways, move on. This. Go. We'd like to lift this up. If we had the strong guy, I think we probably could have. Come on. Get up there. What if we pull it over here? Stop slapping it. Be gentle. Okay, now we need to let this go gently and scoot this over there. Scoot. Well, okay. I don't want this to despawn, so come with me. Okay, it's not that fucking jumpy. Go. God, it sounds like I'm 1,000 pounds. Also, I didn't realize how triggering Atom Smasher is until I spoiled the ending of that one anime. But anyways, hoo-ah! Listen, I kept seeing fucking like anime ambas of it, and I kept seeing people be all so sad in the comments. Like, what the fuck happened? Is this that show I'm gonna want to watch at one point? I'm like, nah, it's sad. I'm good. I know it's good. I know it's good. I know it's good. I just don't want to feel depressed, so I will not watch it until there's like a confirmation on season 2 or something that is not depressing as hell. Come on, get those thick legs up there. Oh, jump. All right, we'll just walk. We'll just walk the normal way, I guess. I guess. Is it this way? Short king and all. Just do one of these. Boop. Grind my head across. Jumpies. Easy breezy. Okay, and one more time. One more time. Okay, there it is. Easy breezy. All right, now this is ready to rip. Good. Ooh. Bolty says question mark? What do you mean question mark, Bolty? So I finished modeling another part of my Nerf outfit from scratch for Marika mod. Okay, I created a traditional Nerf hat. I'll be working on the belt now for the final. But yeah, I was asking about that at the very beginning of the stream. I think you went to got food though. What do you call it, Red? Also, no, we can't use that. But go back to Spidey. We might MacGyver this. Okay. I'll be the first to say that might have been not a smart idea. Okay. Where's my rock? Where's my oh, there it is. Whew. Thank God. Whew. Let's not do that again. We would have been screwed. Stop it. Look at this beautiful skull, man. Boop. Oh, but yeah, I was wondering about how your mod went, man. Because it's been a minute since you've. Do you have any more commissions, or is this still a commission that you're working on? Look at you. Look at you. All right, come here, you. Come here. Get in there. It's okay. I just need to end one of you. Okay. Whew. Damn. Okay, let's be careful. I just don't need to kill all of them, frankly. We just need to get a ball over to another place. Hey, mate. I saved you. Oh, we need a big boy again. Alright, let's go here. This way. This way. I don't think the ball can get broken, maybe? I don't think only I can. Oh, I might die here. Oh, yep. Run. Run quick. Okay, no, I'm dead. Shit. That's not good. Where is Brick? Where is... Where's Brick? Where have you put my rock? I need my Brick. I've lost something that matters to me a great deal. Let's get this over here first. Punching me in the back, but it's okay. They do less damage than the saws. Get the bug away from the saws. Okay, get this way. This way. Ow! Hit my desk again. Hey. I just need. I can't actually kill you. Where's my fucking thing? Oh, it's right there. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're okay. Whew. Freaking out. All right. In order to make it harder, we went and did this. Ooh, we've not been here before. What's in here? Garbo. Eh. Oh, a cool shotgun. Very cool. Flashbanged. Flashbanged. Don't with Monogon. Down with my... I'm fucking... Can't read. Whoa! Can't believe I dodged that. Jesus. Bodhi says, I'd rather jog than walk, but yeah, walking means more like having enough free time to do. Oh, I see. So you don't have enough time to just go for a walk? That's fucking nuts. Whoa. But aren't you yeah, well, I think also it depends. Like, if what do you call, if you would rather watch, like a fun video or something like that, then it would make sense to me. But if your job or one of your hobbies is creative, I think that makes a lot of sense to be like, okay, I need to go and be creative, so I need to basically become bored. So walking can kind of facilitate that, I think, at least to me. Ready? I tried letting go at the right perfect time, but it did not really happen. Man, that brick to the face is not quite as deadly last year. Really giving it some beans. What is up there? Just fake light. Dude, I'll be honest. If you could have like a mansion or like something like an environment like this, I'd pick this. Like, especially if you had like fake lighting like that, and you just, I don't know. Like Concrete Palace to me just seems real fucking awesome. Anyways, Red says power creep is one of the big reasons I stopped playing Tower Fantasy. Yeah, it makes sense too. I don't know, to me, as much as I get the whole argument for power creep, I also kind of feel like Genshin shows the other aspect of that to me is what I would also not want, which is basically that, like, oh, the character that came out at the very beginning of the game is relatively the same as the character that's coming out, with the only exception being basically like, oh, instead of fire damage, now they've made it so that water can be better. But they're not like Tower Fantasy's characters, the newest ones, look like just far, far better mechanical characters, where like your normal attack is fucking crazy and like super stylized. To the point where like you're combusting and like throwing 1,000 pixies out, then reforming, and then that's pretty good damage nevertheless, and then like your E is this just massive thing. You can do a charge combo attack, dropping and combo things to basically like have new outcomes to your attacks and scaling and things like that. I was really disappointed when I found out that the twins were basically not going to be one character, because I think that's the perfect, when we seen Mihoyo's roadmap, to me that was the most sensical thing, where it's like, okay, at that point when you're like 2 years, 3 years into the game, yeah, at that point you want to one up yourself a little bit, add up the ante to some extent. I don't really feel like that's happened, Yeah. Lone says Genshin is reverse power creep. Yeah. Lone says, Grin, there is this one character / weapon I think you would like. His name is Mind Jin, and he is the samurai-like warrior, and his weapon is the Onzu Torada, which is the big ass racer. Okay, yeah, I seen this one character looked rad. He was a dude character, looked hella masculine. Red says, this is still the same commission from making. God damn, you must be getting bank, Red. Shit. I hope you are, because damn. Commission for making Marika is to begin with, but it's an additional request on top of it. Oh, okay. It says it's just taking a while because this is my first attempt at creating a model from scratch. I'm still learning stuff. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so again, I guess after this point, you're going to know what you're in for when you're asked something like that. Red says, I primarily only worked on existing models someone else made, but I just altered them and ported. Yeah, I was about to say, because the model that you showed me last, Red, was like, it looked so good in comparison to like the other models in the world space. You know what I mean? Like it looked different, like out of place, because it's like clearly a different but still good model. It's hard to describe, but like it looked out of place, but then also good, like not like a bad out of place, just like, oh, this is a different thing built in the same world, whereas again, like with 3D models, like even this, I can tell where all the links are and stuff like that when I move. Also, dude, this would be one of my favorite, like the perfect mod, like the perfect suit for me or whatever, like the perfect avatar, if the textures on it were a little bit better, because it looks very plain at this point. But I love the claws and the big fucking hand, because of course, me growing up the way I did, don't have a lot of hand real estate anyway, so vicariously living through video game stuff, Mulligan can't climb. Is that right? Huh? Thumbnail maybe. Anyways, it's hard to get a thumbnail for this one. Oh, it's what it means. It means you literally can't climb. Spin. Spin and back pedal. And come on, give me back. Not good. You just tied to the impact. Ooh, a Viking axe. We might use this for climbing, maybe. Man, we have no resistance. It doesn't stick in there. That's one thing that Blade and Sorcery has on this game. Let's not use this. We're gonna accidentally kill someone. Excuse me. Defeat the run, or defeat the purpose of the run. Go. Parkour. Something that actually feels super satisfying in VR, even though it's clunky as hell, you know? I think that's maybe why it feels so satisfying. Go! Totally safe when climbing up this. You can't climb up this? With these claws, I should be able to just dig into there. Hey, King. King! Stop! Ugh. Don't fall off with him, me. Damn. Alright, this is gonna be a challenge. Nope, I don't think I can do it. I thought maybe. Maybe if I. Maybe. Yes, it kind of worked. Come on, baby. Come on. Just my little arm. Okay. Okay, we're good. We just need to make a little ground every time. Oh no! Oh, is there any way that? Oh no! God damn you! Just get out of my way! Oh. I need to be very careful not to kill anyone with this. This is just a tool. Clear up the stairs. Oh my God! No, it's not gonna work like that. Don't do it. Don't shoot me. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this will work either, but there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Nope, maybe not. Okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Okay. Come on, jump up there. Don't fucking push yourself back like that. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Stop panicking. Okay, we'll just parkour up this guy right here. Okay. Oh no. All right. Go over there. Brick. Need both my hands. Okay, maybe we go under. Maybe we return to monkey for a minute. Return to monkey. Okay. There we go. Clean. All right. Come here. Get over here. Quickly. This place sucks. Go. Yes. Sucked into the dimension, baby. Oh, okay. Now I want to go this way. This way. Yes. Oh, also, now we have another shield, which we are allowed to use. Shields I will permit myself to use. There we go. Clean. We're not probably. Oh, what happened to his head? I'm just saying, yeah, you were all kind of messed up. Anyways, we basically have brass knuckles. We functionally found a way to have brass knuckles. Red says Genshin is designed for casuals, with the exception for perhaps the Abyss. Certainly combat based events. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that to me I think Genshin has maybe no, I can't even say the story, man, because the story to me has always been really good. Like, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Genshin has not improved up the ante. Like, maybe within the first 5 months when it was like really starting to look gross, and then finally like the buckets of money started coming in and they started making everything look pretty. But after that, I don't think it's been massively altered or improved in terms of like the kind of thing that I'd hope, like in Tower Fantasy, where like at least there may be power creep, but the characters look like they're like a shell of what they used to be, or like older characters look like they may be underpowered or whatever, but they're also significantly cooler than as the new ones come out. I'm not saying it properly, but you know what I'm trying to say. Help. Anyways. We have a shield. We'll try to keep this. Go to sleep. There we go. So I don't think he died. That man is alive. Gently drop here before we break our legs. We also do not want to fall here because if we do, we're screwed. Maybe we can do this. No, okay. It's not right either. All right. We need to do one of these. This, grab. Or, okay, or this, maybe. And now walk. You son of a bitch. Never mind. It's a puzzle. It's a mechanism or something. Is it this? Ah, it's this. Oh, hello. Hey. Oh, you broke your little leg. You broke your little leg. Come here. Come here. Oh. There it is. Gone. Garbage. Anyways, this. Pull this bad boy back. Okay, that did not pop out. Nope, pull it back. There it is. Clean. Where's my brick? Perfect. Do. You killed yourself somehow. Alright. Alright. Really? Oh, I must have grabbed the actual thing. I was going to say, we're pretty strong. We should be able to pry that open. Hello? Ah, fuck it. You're not going to be a problem. Hello? Off! Close that guy in there. Come on. I can't close it? I guess I can't. Weird. Rusty as hell. Hello, you. Come here. Nope. Where did you go? Is this you? I think this is him. Garbage. I missed. Garbage. Good. Oh, shit. Well, fingers crossed this works out. Am I not gonna fucking smoke something if I miss? Oh. Alright. We do not have a shield anymore. What about a brick? Maybe we can MacGyver around. I feel like... What about this? Okay, this we can maybe work with. This has a possibility of success. Not a good one, but a possibility. We gotta make sure our feet don't get sizzled. Ooh, we're getting pretty low. Okay, good. Whew. Come on, push yourself up. God damn it, freaking me out. Okay. 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 Look at us go. Not get overconfident. Oh, don't fucking kick yourself. Oh. Can I get my shield back? Okay, hey. Shoo. Oh, okay. As long as I kill you. Okay. As long as I kill you, we're okay. Well, we don't have a shield. We kind of need the one hand anyway, but still. Hey. Ooh. Oh, gotcha. And you're dead, right? Okay. Ooh. What? Alright. Good stuff. Making ground. I show you what he looks like on set. I can't wait. Can't wait. Lone says, also, I've done enough summoning to buy Lynn because even though Lynn has kind of fell off, she is still one of the... She fell off a little bit? Dang. Red says, well, yeah, FromSoft characters and player models have always been super mediocre. Yeah. Red says that Marika model, for example, had over 200 polygons making up the mesh. Meanwhile, the default model had only a 10,000, so 200,000 opposed to 11,000. Jeez, massive. Well, yeah. But it wasn't necessarily like the quality different like that in necessarily. It's the way that they moved. It was kind of like maybe just the way that the physics ended up like piling out, I guess. But yeah, I didn't just mean like the detail. I mean like the whole spectrum of it all. Story of Genshin is good, yes, but a lot of bloat, too many filler quests. the voice that are not voice. Yeah, I also think those ones are just like, don't play those ones, you know? Like I always feel like I never played the side quests and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like why would you just don't play the side quest? Because when I refer to story, I'm referring to like the voiced content, and to me, I don't know, like even for people who want more, like it's almost like the same argument, at least to me, when people have talked. I should probably switch this small guy, but let's see if we can manage. Nope, I don't think it's gonna happen. We actually may be screwed because I don't think I have a smaller character. Shit. Skeleton might be our best bet. Yeah, skeleton will work. Okay. But I was saying, to me it's a similar thing to okay. To me it's a similar thing to difficulty in video games. Like a lot of people are like why is this easy, or why can't this be harder, or something like that. And to me, I've always thought, well, yeah, like for instance, if a person is reviewing a video game and they talk about how the game is not mechanically satisfying or something like that, or it's not difficult and it's too easy and the combat feels unrewarding or something like that, and they played it on like very easy, I don't know, I feel like that criticism kind of starts to degrade a little bit. Maybe it's still somewhat plausible, but I think you should at least try to play the game on hard before you like iron out and say that that's the issue in the game, you know? I feel like it's a similar problem to that, where same thing with like, there's a person that would like the game to be easier, and it's cool that the designers have given them that option, even though I know we like Souls-like games here too. I do too, and all that stuff, but yeah, it's just always one that was weird, especially with me not being tall. Can we hit that? Thank you. Okay, good. Whew. Still have brick. All right, thank God that was over. I was worried that was going to be a stopping point too for us. But yeah, we're death from above in these people. Oh, out like a light. Oh, I tried holding him up. It didn't happen. All right, let's switch back to our Spidey man. Oh, he's basically like the strong preset. Ooh. Someone just grabs you, comes up, grabs your whole face, and just smashes a rock in your head. Gnarly. Give me this. That shuts off that guy, and then we put it over there. We can make a jump across, maybe, sometimes, so we'll see. A little bit tricky, sometimes. Also, they're gonna be like, you need the tall preset. And I'm like, do I? Do I, though? Ah! Okay. Also, maybe, just maybe, we can yeet this. Nope. Not really. Let's hope this works out. Take me! Thank you! Thank you, sir! Thank you so much! Okay. Hey, give me that leg. Give me that leg. Yeah. Sleep with the fishes. Or be stuck in a purgatory hell like that. Actually, no, he'll probably despawn as soon as he gets too close. No? No, he's good, alright. Well, I'm still stuck in things too. Okay. We're good. Was there enemies here last time? I don't know. I don't remember. Hello, hold this for me. Right into his chest. Looking through that right at his chest. Come here. Hey. I kind of just run and like. Yeah, I guess you gotta throw. Give it some beans. Red says, I did miss, I don't mean side quest, by the way, I mean main story quest. Yeah, but to me, like, to me, I've always felt weird being like, oh, I don't like the side quest or the story quest or whatever, because, to me, like, as a person who's like, oh, I don't like the filler, filler's boring, I want to get the real meat and potatoes, but there could be a person who's like, no, I love the filler, this is my favorite character that they're talking about, so, like, I don't feel it's, for me, I can't be like, the whole story is, the filler content sucks ass, because there's a person that, in Genshin's case, to me, the filler makes more sense. Where there could be a character that they've loved for a long time, and they're finally getting their time to shine in a story quest, even though it's boring and it's not your thing. It could be someone else's thing. So therefore, I find it's a harder thing to justify. You know, it's not like you could take the same characters from the very beginning of Genshin, and I don't think there's like a massive up the ante. From the characters that we're currently seeing now, like maybe Zhongli and like the Archon still seemingly are somewhat more involved, you know. But yes. So what is that? The way we go? No, probably just this. Yep. Oh, this is where we got the vector for the first time. And sprint, jump, break it, break it, break, Break. Do it. Try me. I was gonna save him, but I stepped on him instead. That's my pee. That man's dead. What about this? We've been here before. It's where we got it's a really shitty weapon, but kind of neat at the same time. Hello. Hey, go ahead. Do it. Do it. Or that. Could just do that. Gimme. Yeah, we got this stupid thing. What a piece of garbage. My massive hands. Anyways, first time I said that in my life. Oh, give me the thing. What did that do? I don't know. Open this? Must have been. Okay. Well. Lone says, also, the Onyx Tortoise is the first weapon in Tower Fantasy having dual resonance. It has both physical and flame resonance, making the weapon work in both fire and physical too. Ooh, that's fire. That's amazing. Red says, the filler in your you trade through is to get to the importance of. I see. Lone says, also, weird enough, the weapon also works on an ice team. Weird. I do like that they're making it so that it's less. Like, there's characters that are now moving away from that whole, like, it's a pointless. You basically have to get whoever is a part of your team or, like, who can work with your team, which I feel like is a good way to not make money, you know? I feel like Genshin's idea of, like, yeah, like, there's still, like, the team building and stuff. Well, I guess in one sense it could activate as, like, a reason to not get a character and then another reason to get a character for sure, right? So I guess it could be both, but I guess the idea would be try to minimize the amplification of both. So you'd want to make the person feel like, oh, that character could work perfectly for my team. I gotta get them. Then you also have to maximize the same person that's like, oh, I don't want to get it because it's not for my team, you know. And usually they do a good job at that with like constellations being like the give of like, oh no, you want this character, buddy? We got you. We totally got you. Doesn't count. We're not killing with it. Okay. Don't be a prude. What's in here? That's so cool you can do that. Just like lift up with your arm. Just random garbage that way. We're just trying to. We could also just probably sprint through this game and speedrun it that way. Hello? Hold that. Hold that. Oh, you. Come here. Look at you and your stupid little robot face. Look at you. Mwah. Come on, baby. I can also go through there. There's a little door. Yeah. I think that's where we need to go. Or no, it's somewhere there. Parkour! Please! Please, no! Damn it. Alright, we can do this. Oh, maybe not. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay, good. Don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Oh, I got it. Oh, God, I got it. Whew. Alright. Easy. I love how stuff like that exists in the game, by the way. It's such a good thing that you can just do goofy stuff. Goofy stuff like that. Like, yo, you can go not the right way in any way. What is that? Oh, it's just another turtle. I thought it looked like a thing from that one game we played. Hey. I was trying to drown him and you're ruining it. Shh. Oh God, I almost killed him. Oh man, there's shit like that just makes you feel like an animal. Is this a part of the world? Yeah, no, it's stuck. It's not moving. Am I? Greek statue. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab this, which is apparently really light for me. Golly. Open up. Open. That is also death for me if I step in the void sauce. What is this? What is this? Lots of death. Barrel. Gotcha. Whew. Almost, I gotta smoke my wall there. I fully committed. There we go. Good. None can live. Oh shit. Okay, chill. Okay. We're not a god. We need to be careful. This thing is helping though. This box. Hello? Ooh, he fucking completely killed himself going down the stairs with his little ball. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. You too? Die! He's fine. He can live. You go away. Open up. Ugh. Was this just nothing? I think I remember this last time. It was like a nothing thing. Ooh, but we could do this. I remember this is what I wanted one of those times. Just a broom. And that's not... I can... Yeah, we're good. Hey. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, sometimes weapons have no mass. So, cool idea, but no. No. Not so good in execution. Hello. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we're real close to the end. I'm all tangled now. Excuse me. One of these. One of these. Sprint. Oh no. Quickly before I... Oh, barely. Got it. Okay. Who shot my ass? Oh, it was you. I thought I got you. I guess you were survived. Oh no, they just keep spawning in. Alright, let's rumble. That's it? Alright. Okay. What was that sound? I heard like a buzzing. Hoo-ah! Speedrun! Ow! Let's do this. Ugh. Oh, I fucking smacked my desk again. Gotta point the right way. Alright. Nothing's over here. The tree? I seen a guy get zapped this week on a goddamn, he's like taking a picture with his girlfriend and whatnot, and then he gets like starts getting zapped, and then he touches his girlfriend like as like, oh my god, I'm getting zapped, and then he just shares the fucking electrical current with her, and it's just like, guess I'll kill you too kind of vibe. It was really weird, but also like dumb. Don't take pictures on fucking anything. Just be safe. Be hyper cautious. All right, Jesus, people. Sprint. That man's dead. That man is dead for sure. Ooh, I got so many jumps. You just sit there. Goodbye, sir. You made mistakes. Luckily, Spidey's a fast boy. Powerful legs. This might push it. This might be too much. Chill. Yep, I may be dead. Yep. Dead. Oh. Well. Okay, I threw my thing there. He's hoping it doesn't immediately come for us again. I need my brick to stay there. Brick, please. Oh, shit. Maybe we gotta get on these little tiny things. Oh, it died! It died and we... That was a totally, like, omniscient God moment for sure. There is a God. Give me my brick before it despawns. I don't want to fall off. Gimme! Oh, no! Oh, thank God. My boy, please. Okay, whew. What is this? Okay, hopefully they stop spawning maybe? I don't know. Gee Louise. Sick. Don't. Stop. He didn't die. He's still alive. Alright? Doesn't count. Shut up. Ooh, with this? I don't really remember the campaign as clearly as I thought I would. The only one that needs to die is the blue one. Not trying to be racist here or prejudiced in any way. It's just he has range damage. Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck happened to me? I never seen a POV of my whole body. That was weird. Jesus. Although I think Bolty's going to bed. Good night, Bolty. Good to have anybody as always. Red says, the fuck? The weapon seems bullshit OP lone. Really glad I'm playing even more. I'm not playing even more. Yeah, to me, I find it's nice as a person who's been like, it's been a minute. That's why like power creep is not always the worst, is that it also can Well, it's pretty bad, but to me, it also can be a facilitation of if you've been like left behind. You know, if you basically feel like, oh no, I can't really catch up, and there's a character that's so good that people are like, nah, man, you could definitely catch up. Maybe we just run through this thing. Oh, I thought it killed you instantly. Ooh. All right, we're almost done. Ooh, can we grab this? Oh, we could. I mean, this is basically just like a gigantic brick, but still not as strong as the brick at all, even though it's heavy as hell. Okay. Oh no, this is bad. Come on, climb. Hook my hand. Hook my hand. Okay, hey, come here. Can I grab any of this? Oh, I can't. Tip this motherfucker, yeah! Get wrecked. Yeah. I didn't know we could tip those. That's awesome. I love the physics in this game where you're like, get fucked, you garbage. Ah! You throw it. Oh, that's so cool. This game is great. If only there was more content to play in it. It'd be wild. Hello. Bye. Ooh, I remember these. Stop fucking taking pictures of me. Okay. Look at these. That's a very satisfying sound. Some ASMR. Alright. It's like I'm high. Ooh, doors. Oh, do 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 do. Where is my chat? There it is. Do 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 do. Everyone say goodnight. Lone says, right now I'm trying to get Claudia to 3 stars so I can get her 3-star outfit. How are you gonna do that, Lone? I thought it was all RNG. Are you just working for like wishes to be able to get the things? Open this up. Go into the void place. Right, not that place. This one. Blood magic things, you know. Ooh. I feel like we're ready to rip. Yep. I thought that there might be something that stops us from, yeah. Uppies. All right, this is where we finally beat this is like the other cool moment in the game where it's just like a bunch of enemies rushing you. And you just gotta go to town. I will say that's one thing that Bonelab never really got good at is the AI that can shoot you. Which is pretty shitty. Like there's like these weird bots with balls on their feet, but they're not like very hard to beat. And also it's like you'd rather fight a person that can actually move and walk and grab their limbs and like disarm them or something like that. But no dice. Must be a harder problem than I probably giving it credit for to solve. Red says, so Grim, do you plan on finishing Remnant 2? I don't know, man. Like that was the thing I had to kind of what do you call it? This is maybe a little bit too much. I would probably would talk about it on Tuesday, maybe, or sorry, I mean Saturday. But what do you call it? I went through this whole job resume process stuff, and I've submitted it. I'd be excited if I got it, and I'd try to make the most of it if I got it. But it also made me realize that, like, how do I put it? Like the amount of stuff, that I'd have to like start to develop and learn isn't necessarily stuff that what I would determine to be stuff that I have a talent or an understanding for. Like a lot of it is manual labor stuff, which is perfectly fine, and I have experience with it. But it's not the kind of like I know I know editing software and photo editing software, so I can understand complexity pretty well. I find I can read, especially when it's not on stream and you're managing 5 things at once. I can actually read pretty well and pretty quickly and get information and data fast. So it was kind of this moment of like I'm super hopefully gonna get the thing and I'll be grateful if I get it. But at the same time, I'm also kind of like I really want to try much more on YouTube because that's far more the kind of future and the thing that I feel like I have the more experience with. Also, it's a future that could scale, which I found interesting. Like I talked about this on Saturday's stream, Red. But it was kind of the idea of oh no, grab that. Where's my brick? The idea was basically me like I've seen something that cost a lot of money for the first time in my life, and I also was like, oh, I'd want that. And I went through the mental gymnastics of trying to figure out if I would ever be able to get that with the current job I had, and I don't think I would, unless I did both at the same time, which I planned to. So then I thought, oh, okay, well then I really want to make the most of this opportunity that I have now for YouTube and stuff like that, and Twitch. And to me, I think spreading myself in two different ways, if I think about it like in an analytical way, as well as just like a fun way. If I start jumping around and start playing Remnant, and all these other games as well, I think there's a space for some other games, but I feel like if I start to scatter myself too much, then it end up like the momentum doesn't carry over in any way, you know? So like I'll right now we're playing a VR game that we actually make a lot of mod content on Mind Palace of Madness. And if I do a better job of actually pushing people at the end of all those videos to our streams, then we can have new people, we could grow our channel and grow our community. But if I keep playing like Remnant and all these other games I only really plan on playing for like a split second of time and then never picking them up again, I don't know why you'd watch me as a content creator play those games, you know? I don't know, maybe you'd find me on a whim, but I don't know if you'd stick around because you want more than just this person playing this game for a week, you know? So I think I want to, like I was writing down things of like, okay, if I'm going to take this more seriously and like give it everything, even more than I've already have, which I thought I've given it a lot this far, give it even more, then I need to make sense of all this, like have it all streamlined to make sense. Like, okay, we have a channel where we predominantly make content about VR and weird, like crazy modding ideas, etc. And showcase things to the best of my ability and things like that. Well, it would be cool to do a stream where we showcase mods here as well. Maybe the mods that are like too specific to actually play. Like there's a mod that I really wanted to play in Blade and Sorcery, which is basically this, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy, the whistle weapon, like it's like the arrow that the dad guy uses. He whistles and it just bolts through people. Well, that's a very functioning, very satisfying mod in Blade and Sorcery. And I don't think it's enough to make a whole video about it, but I do think it'd be enough to make a stream about it. And yeah, it was basically just that. I started thinking about, as much as I love all the video games, it probably would make more sense that we start to streamline stuff a little bit more, you know? And also it makes sense that like, to try to concentrate efforts, like I don't think we'll ever not stream. Like I think we'll always stream constantly. Like that will never not happen because I just like the vibe of it. I think we will change it to be where we're like also looking at a Reddit, or like a video or something. Ideally a Reddit, like an anime Reddit or a meme Reddit or something like that, just so there's something to talk about and like all communicate about, like kind of have a hive mind and throw ideas around. I think that's better than just us kind of floating and meandering through, which is fun, but I feel like that'd just be better for like dead space. It'd also keep us all kind of current and what's being talked about and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, that's what I was kind of thinking about recently. And I wanted to basically start to make things streamlined because I feel like we're making a lot of choices and none of them really are intentionally being thought about, like for me at least, from my perspective, you know? Like I'm excited for Starfield, but I need to think about the angle in which that could possibly happen. Same thing with Remnant. As much as I love the game and I want to play it, I just don't think, like if I was a viewer and I watched this stream or I watched whatever, I don't know if I'd follow this person for long just because he played Remnant, you know? For like a week or twice, like it's not even a week, that's being hella generous. The guy I seen play him one stream a week where he played this thing, and yeah, like yeah. But now granted, I guess if it's through the lens of like us as a community playing a game and having fun with it, that can make more sense. But I think we can also have fun in a lot of different kind of games, right? So I don't know. I'm trying to think about it more and actually make like things intentional, which also means I might not have to realize that, okay, we can't do everything. You know, we have to pick one thing and kind of start to mainline it. In the same way that I thought, you know, as much as I love like our anime channel, I think it's smarter for me to focus and try to push out as much content as I can in a good way, not like in a breaking, like smother my audience kind of way on Mind Palace of Madness before I get back into the anime channel, because we've already went like 2 or 3 weeks without uploading. So I think I'm going to try to get Mind Palace of Madness juiced up and going, and then move on to the anime one when we've already gotten that one hopefully going, and I feel confident about the direction in which we're going, you know? Which, by the way, I'm very happy with like the Mind Palace of Madness channel and all that stuff. I understand when things don't work, so which is really nice, so that you can make adjustments. But yeah, let's continue. But yeah, what do you guys think actually about that before we continue too much? But yeah, like when it comes to Starfield and things like that, I still have the plans to do those. And also like, but like, so for instance, there's Starfield, but there's also this awesome Demon Slayer kind of game. I don't mean demons, like you're slaying demons kind of game. It's like Doom, but with like katanas, where you have a cute dog. It's a VR game, and I feel like that I'd probably try to prioritize that, and what do you call it? And also play some Starfield, because that could also be a good way to get attention for people who are just chilling and looking at Starfield content. You know, just trying to be more intentional about choices that I'm making, I guess. You know. Lone says, yeah, Grin, I'm gonna just keep summoning. If I'm lucky, I get her. If not, I just buy her. After that, after enough flame gold, currently she is 2. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Red says, I figure I missed the stream where he finished it. Which one? Oh, for Remnant? No, we haven't beat it yet. We rarely beat any games nowadays, to tell you the truth, because we're just so split around. Like, the one thing I'm always having to realize is just how much there is to learn about human beings, what catches people's attention and eyes, and all these things, which I actually love. I actually deeply enjoy hearing and learning about this stuff, but it's just time consuming. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, did we kill that thing? We did. Okay, good. Where is the main place that is? It here? It must be here. Yeah, it was. Excuse me, we don't actually need to kill any of these people. We just need to get to the end, beat this goddamn game. Just run that man over. Table, people. I'm gonna fucking smoke my desk. I can feel it. I can just tell. Those guys are more tanky than everyone else. Are you dead? Okay, he's dead now. And this. Man, that brick to the face definitely knocks him down. Probably should have included that little chat at the very end of this, not in the fucking middle. People have to skip through it. Break. Don't jump off. Don't jump off. Okay, come on, get up. And yes, a very iconic ending, I will say. We will not. Oh God. We will see how this goes. I do not have tall. Oh wait, maybe it'll be okay. No, never mind. Never mind. We might not be okay. I thought it would keep spinning, but it has not. Okay, god damn you. Okay, can I just get up my wrist up there? I can do that, then I can probably climb. Okay, or not. Ah, damn you. I could try to do the weird thing we were doing last time. Would have been really smart to bring the tall guy. What's going on with my body? Oh, my fucking hand's stuck in the thing. No. Okay, we need to get our brick. Oh, this is gonna be the final boss, is it? This stupid friggin' hand. Also, I think he stopped the thing. Okay. Chill. Do not push yourself off with the thing. Okay. Good. We can do this. We can totally do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, it's not. Okay. No! Ah! Damn you. Whose idea was it to do this? And what is wrong with you? Why, who hurt you? Okay. No, okay. Oh, I tried grabbing. Did nothing grab it? Okay. Is there like a ladder? Wouldn't it be cool if there's like a ladder at the back? It was like, hey, you could just had an easier time with doing the ladder. Now you need to grab that fucking thing. Okay, is that here? Okay, no, we fell somehow. I hate how he fucking bucks himself off like that. It's so annoying. Old Bonelab's movement was so much better. A little more slow, but it's fine because at least you knew what the hell you were. Okay, what the heck's my fucking dumb legs? What is going on? What the fuck? I hate you. Okay. Okay, now get your hand. Okay, what can I grab now? Okay. Okay, just kicked ourselves off again. Okay, that might be a little bit more juice. Oh, maybe if we get there. No, it doesn't exist, you fucking asshole. This stupid thing has stopped it. Okay, alright, this this might be a real bastard. Oh. If we could try this. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm just swinging my arm, hoping for a dream. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm gonna fucking break my hand. Oh. No! You friggin' piece of shit! Okay, don't break again, please. I literally can't afford it. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. God, I got you, baby boy. We did it. Oh my god. Oh, shit on my whole life. Oh, we did it with the brick. Oh my goodness, my neck. My friggin' neck and this gross ass hand. Oh, my neck hurts so badly. It makes such a good thumbnail though. Brick and hand. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, that's you guys, the fucking horrible. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Did the stream break? Oh, we good? Or I guess I said damn. Creepy? With the finger? Yeah, the finger is our boy who's been helping us get out of the simulation. I wish this was a faster process though, because I get it. We're moving high up in the air. My neck, oh my god, my neck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Climb the ladder. There's no ladder. I can't drop it either.
Look,
okay,
folks,
good.
This stainless steel signature edition blade will cut through anything.
My boy.
But it's not going to stick around
My boy,
long
hey.
at the nice price of $19.99. So call in right
Let
now
me in.
and get cutting.
Let me in.
There you are.
Is it that
Finally.
side?
Hey, mind giving her a push?
Go. Go. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Push, 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 push.
Woo! All right, good job. Hop on in. We got to be somewhere.
All right. Let me in. Let me in. Ah.
All right,
There we go.
all
Whew.
right.
We beat the game,
You are
boys.
listening to
Mwah.
98.6
Mwah.
WCCK, Dead
Beautiful.
FM, Road
Look at this
Warrior
beautiful boy.
Edition. And this is Jay with my new
Delicious.
pal on board. Now, pal here was causing
Very
a lot
long
of trouble
fingies.
over in Fantasyland. Good thing I
You have
showed
like
up
6
though, right?
joints in one finger.
Now we're headed into the city, but as you regulars out there know, we can't just drive there. We're going to need a little bit of help from an old classic. It's time for Don't Fence Me In.
Right, it says, so you're choosing life rather than gaming, lol, and you're not interested in continuing Remnant just on stream. I'm personally interested in you playing and simply becoming because we would co-op. Yeah, no, again, to me, it's I guess I'm just trying to think of through the viewers experience essentially. So like if I'm constantly streaming different games, then I could see a person being like, oh, okay, well, because if you think about how people usually find things, I don't think there's very many people who just go to watch streams specifically to find a personality that they like and they vibe with. You know, I think what often happens is they're interested in a game usually, and they want to see a person play that game or do something interesting in that game, so they click on the stream because it says what you're doing and that's interesting, and then they end up being enchanted, I guess, by the community that you fostered and the people that are also around you and the talking that you're doing and all these things. So to me, if I'm constantly playing these different games, I feel like that's a little chaotic, you know. That's a little bit not so good as far as like how a viewer's experience would. How it could basically not work out where a person doesn't, because if I think of back when we were playing Let It Die or when we were even when we were playing Destiny, I feel like that was much more where our stream was actually in a pretty healthy state. Not that our stream is it now. I haven't seen a new person really come in very often, and I don't see them stick around. It could just be me being awful at being entertaining and whatnot. But I also think it makes sense somewhat that it helps when you're covering like a new game that's interesting and exciting. And Remnant does kind of fall into that. It's just I don't know if there's a crossover, or like what if we did build up Remnant, we did play a lot of it, people did come and watch and hang out with the streams, but then what happens when the next week we throw on a VR game and we're playing a VR game? Like, unless it's like Grimlord, which is like a Dark Souls-esque kind of dark and moody game, there could be crossover, but largely, like for instance, playing Bonelab right now, there's not much crossover between Bonelab and Remnant, you know? I think VR is usually pretty generally interesting. I just don't feel like people are searching VR out. I feel like when they find it, they're like, oh, that's actually awesome. That's very cool to see, but I don't think they're seeking it out constantly, you know? That's kind of what I mean. So I'm trying to think through my viewers' experience and what, like, why that could have an outcome, and then align myself in the best possible way for a better outcome, I guess. But I do love Remnant. Like, it's not a problem with not liking games, you know.
The more that we make stuff.
Either way, I understand your reasoning. No worries. Climb it like a ladder. I can't climb with the brick in my hand. I had to have the brick in my hand as we've climbed up because I can't store my brick.
That can survive.
Nice rip, damn. Creepy. Raid says, hell yeah, we done it. We did it. We achieved the goal that we set out to do. I didn't think we'd achieve it this fast. 2 episodes. God damn. Bonelab is short if you're just running through shit. God dang. That's wild. It's like maybe 2 hours, 4 hours. But it has given me, I think, actually I should check how many hours of playtime I have on it, because as much as I say, like, oh, it's only that much, I think I have probably well beyond 500 hours in the game now, just with mods and whatnot. But yeah. Red says, do you intend to finish games anymore on stream? In that case, just bounce around? No, I feel like it's the opposite, Red. I feel like we'll probably pick a game.
I'm not allowed any closer.
Let me get out so this guy stops talking. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend.
Welcome home.
Goodbye.
Possible.
Take this. Wait. Take this. I won't need it anymore. Goodbye, my friend. We did it, boys. Only a brick.
I got another caller. I gotta run. Start
Goodbye. Did we do it perfectly? Listen, okay? We might have used a strong-ish preset of a man punching things. We also did use a skeleton that had like 0 resistance. Like it didn't slow us down. We just had to do this a little bit more. But yeah, I don't think we actually really encountered too many big things. I mean, things that stop us. So honestly, not that bad. But maybe there's another cool thing we could do in Bonelab that is a little more challenging. And yeah, we could do that. There was one where a person made a challenge where he beat all of Bonelab without using grips. So just using your hands, like you can climb basically as long as you're able to get a hook, like this, and like this, and like this. So I'm not clinching at all, but it's like you see, it's impossibly hard. Even if you were to grab like a pine cone or like a ledged weapon or a hook, that could at least give you that. But no. Also, apparently this is what maybe Bonelab's next game, or from whatever the name is, Stress Level Zero's new game is. But let me explain what I wanted to talk to Red about what he's saying, because I think it's pretty relevant for what I was talking about just at the very beginning. Basically, I want to actually do streamlined main games. So there's 2 problems, Red. One of them is the issue, like I described, about like the viewer experience. When someone's like looking for why a person watches a stream usually is because they're interested in a game and they want to see a person play it whilst they're playing it, whilst they're doing whatever, because they're interested in that type of thing, right? So that's one problem that you need to solve for. So you're like, okay, if I play a game that is current, new, and engaging, like Apex Legends at the time, or Destiny when there's a new expansion, there's like this fervent community that's really interested and excited to see the game, so they're out there looking. If I'm playing Bonelab, which is like 3 years old, or it's not 3 years old, sorry, it's like a year, it's like a couple months old, but basically not a lot of people I think are searching exactly for Bonelab. So that's something I need to account for. But then the other thing I need to account for is the transfer. So if I play games like Remnant, and I'm mainly dominantly going to be covering VR content, then like they're basically just different things. Where it'd be nice if I could cover VR content on my Mind Palace and Madness channel and then feed it over to our stream channel as well. That kind of thing, right? So there's just like not a lot of loss of momentum. So to your point, I actually do want to finish games. I would honestly like to play like full-on games, but I think it'd be smarter if they were either VR or if they had. I could just think of some way that we could have crossover, because even if you're a channel that is, I think, like all-purpose, like plays everything, all that stuff, people who do that tend to actually play like a popular game. Like everyone I can think of eventually like gets on a trend, starts playing that popular game, and then by but by playing into that same question that we asked of like, okay, if there's a popular game, that means people are interested in looking for it, and then they're watching you because of that game that's new and different. And then if based on your performance or whether you're able to make them laugh or not, and they like you enough, then they'll follow you over to the next thing. So it's either you like focus on trends and whatnot, which could be something we could have fun with. But the idea of like jumping over and playing Remnant, and then like that basically is lost effort as soon as we're done playing it, unless we wanted to streamline becoming like a Dark Souls build RPG type of channel, then maybe that makes some sense. That way there's some crossover. But the way that, to me, if I could formulate and make sense of it all, is we should pick one thing, which at this point is VR, which I quite like and is actually the most engaging thing for me, as the thing I'm the most passionate about. And then we need to play the games that people are interested in and excited in, and then make videos on that, hopefully make content that's engaging and interesting and curious and can be thrown in suggested and all that stuff. And then play games that kind of are a variant of that thing, a VR experience, a immersive experience, when anything kind of fit in that same realm. Like I think Grimlord was a game that kind of worked for our channel as well. It's also had a decent amount of streams or stream views, because people who liked Let It Die also tended to have a greater affinity towards this game that was harder, etc., that kind of thing. But that's kind of what I mean. So I actually do want to like finish a game and play the shit out of it and beat it. But I don't want to make it feel like in the back of my head when I'm playing Remnant, even though I'm loving it and having a good time and I love playing video games with you guys, in the back of my head I'm kind of thinking, it just doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense for what's happening with momentum. Like I even think about Starfield, and I'm kind of like, I really want to play that game. And that game I think makes more sense. I think it's gonna be a very streamlined AAA game that falls into the category of being like a game that people I think would be hunting to look for. It's like a trending game. Whereas if you play a niche game, not that can't be great, but you have to make yourself that niche game. As a person who played Let It Die for such a long time, that's where all my growth came from. It's because I played a very niche game that no one else was covering. I don't think I was particularly talented or good in any way, but that was a massive variable, So the same thing for that is the counter to that is playing a popular game, a game that is very popular, and you trying to basically provide something that other people aren't to differentiate yourself, that kind of thing. It's kind of like a weird, complicated puzzle a little bit. But it's the best way I could describe it is like when I'm doing that, I kind of feel like I'm like, well, why this is like I don't know if this is the smartest choice. Like I feel like I'm alienating people who are a fan of the base content that I'm making, yeah. Do you not intend to finish games? Fair enough. I suppose I just have a bias towards preferring. Please come back around. I suppose I just have a bias towards preferring longer videos / streams of full playthrough. Yeah, no. And again, it's not that isn't good, Red. It absolutely is good. But I think you'd have to make that's your thing now. You'd have to be like, okay, I'm going to fully beat this game. And there is a metric of like people don't like there was a trend that used to happen a long time ago when Let's Plays and playthroughs were happening on YouTube, and there'd always be this thing where people would basically go all the way up to like the 48th episode of halfway through the game, and they would stop uploading it, and people were like, "What the fuck, dude?" And eventually, people who watch playthroughs just got in the habit of looking to see if they made it to the end, and then watching it then. But at the time, you got bit a couple times, and were like, "God damn it, man! I fucking wasted like 25 fucking minutes, or 20 hours watching you play this game. You're not even gonna finish it. I gotta watch this random asshole. I don't even know any of the memes and jokes that he's making throughout the callbacks he's making within his performance. God damn it, Red says, so you're worried about losing your channel growth by having too much variety. No, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. I think it's just wasted momentum. So like I can't, when I think through a person's experience, a person who's playing, like for instance, a person who watched Mind Palace of Madness, enjoyed some of the videos, and then I mentioned that we have a stream and every single comment to those videos. Then person clicks on the GRINN channel and subscribes, and then they're like, oh, he's uploading a video on like this, and then this, and then this, and none of them have anything to do with VR. I could see them being like, yeah, I'm not really, it's not why I followed you. It's not why I liked your content, like maybe they like me or whatever, but I just don't see that I don't know anyone who's just like, I'm going to go out today and find a character, a personality that I really jive with. I think it's usually people align themselves where there's movement and where there's people looking in interest, and then they happen to be found and discovered that way, Perhaps you should have a different channel to stream on when that is when there is not VR while having a but see, I feel like that's always already the trap that I kind of find myself in a little bit. Red is and people are Fluff was telling me this. I think Lone mentioned this as well. I think everyone mentioned this, but when I said I was gonna have basically 2 new channels and the streaming channel, 3 new channels in total, people were like, "That's too many channels." Like you're like, 1, it's annoying. I have to subscribe 3 times. It sucks. 2. I don't you think that you're spreading yourself really thin? And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm averaging 1 video on the Mind Palace of Madness channel because they're so hard and complex to make, at least for me right now. I'm getting better at it. But yeah, the idea that you're gonna maybe I'm gonna make another channel that's specifically about this type of streams. I mean, if there is a reason to restart the GRINN, like restart a streaming channel, it's because of a variable that happens within the YouTube analytics, where basically, I'm sure this may not be very interesting to other people, but me and Red for having this conversation, but there's a thing that happens within the YouTube system where if your reoccurring views are consistently, for instance, Let It Die, which happens to be in my case, so they're consistently Let It Die views coming in every day, and then my stream views get maybe like 20 views on my stream, and my stream is like Bonelab. Well, if it's massively overshot by the sheer massive amount of viewers that happen to be Let It Die viewers, which I think are very different from VR viewers. Let It Die viewers are like Souls-like people like Remnant, people like all these kinds of things. YouTube basically sees them as my predominant viewers. So then when I stream, and they push my stream, and then nobody clicks on my stream because they're just not the same type of people who like the same thing, then YouTube sees that as like a bad video, or it starts to tank its searchability or stuff like that, or its advertising and stuff like that. So I have to get really creative with names and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's happening either. It could just be me seeing smoke, but I've heard people talk about like them having like 1 million views on one of their videos, like 100 million views on one of their videos, just super well, but it's not at all relevant to what other content they make on their channel. So then it ends up kind of kneecapping them, because YouTube's seeing like, oh, this is the type of content that your viewers watching, and it's like, yeah, but I don't make that kind of content. I made that content once. Oh fuck, and then they your whole channel's performance starts dying because YouTube keeps sending your videos that are not what this person would like to them, because it thinks, oh, you like that person's video, you probably like his other videos, but they're not the same type of videos. So the person's like, what is this shit? I don't want this. I like the one type of thing he did, not this other crap. And then every time they ignore it, that tells YouTube that that's not something that they're interested in, and that lowers your video's interest rating, I guess you could say. So that's the kind of weird duality of that. That I think might be happening with our channel, because we have such a long history of Let It Die, and that those videos, unfortunately and unfortunately, continue to bring in views over every month, which I'm grateful for. By the way, I just think it could be a variable that's creative, and then people's reaction to how to solve that problem is either unlisting or privating all of those videos. That way, your monthly views coming in are not conflicting with that thing. So it basically has to restart whatever you're doing, you know. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to private my videos. So I may have to find a different angle, which is why I'm talking about funneling new people from Mind Palace and Madness channel into GRINN. If that makes any sense, you know. That's the kind of maybe it's too. I don't mean, when I say complicated, I don't mean it's like oh, it's so complex, it's so hard to understand. I just mean it's I'm not describing to you the other variables to it, because I think it's not. There's just a lot of things to think about. But yeah. Anyways, Mind Palace and Madness channel for VR. Yeah, I don't want to make I haven't even been thinking about this right now. We probably talk about this on Saturday, but I was even thinking about this today, where I was wondering if we should. I wanted to upload more on Mind Palace and Madness channel, because I think it'd be nice to have like highly edited, big effort content, and then having like a more filler, but not filler, more like specific streamlined types of content, maybe like stream highlights or something that's highly edited still, but just doesn't take as nearly enough time or as much time as this bigger other videos that I'm making, which may not seem like they're a lot, but they're not for me to be a lot. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking about making like a kind of a low, like a quicker video to make, but I also like the idea of that channel being like the highest possible quality I can, which I still think I can find the marriage between the two of like really good video that I'm proud of, and I think it's really good, and I think it's worth people watching, while simultaneously also being something that's efficient, you know, it doesn't take forever to make. Red says, honestly sounds frustrating. I'll probably not enjoy that if I was a creator. The algorithm would not favor me in that regard. Yeah, it's harder to describe, but I think what I think is the most frustrating thing, Red. I think the most frustrating thing is when something is you're doing something and you have no idea what's happening. Like I think that's the most frustrating. We're like, well, wait, why did this stop going forward? Like, why did I stop learning? Why did I stop improving? Why did this metric that is a metric that isn't not tried to be vain or anything, but is a thing that tells you that people are really connecting and happy with what you made, and that's important. But then it's also important to be authentic and to be true to yourself to some extent. So you can't get too caught in the weeds. But I to me, as a person who was lost for so many years on YouTube, I am so happy that at least now I start to feel like, okay, I can understand how that could happen. I can understand why things get lost or things get confused. It makes complete sense. And I feel like that's way more than just being like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm in a purgatory hell. Like I'm happy that the last couple of videos I made on Mind Palace and Madness channel, not the last ones, but some of them, I had a very strong feeling that they were going to do really well. Like I thought the thumbnail had the same type of vibe and feeling that I've seen on a lot of other videos that have really good engagement and views and stuff like that. And when you hit that mark, you're like, yeah. And when you miss, you're like, I knew I was going to miss. I knew there's something off there, and it's hard. But yeah. Red says, and I would be very much not like, I would very much not like the feeling of needing to game the algorithm. I don't think it's gaming though. I think it's funny, Red, because this is the antithesis, and which is my favorite thing, which I learned about when it comes to YouTube. It's not about the algorithm at all. Like this is something that people always talk about like the big bad algorithm. It's a monster that's going to eat you, and it's a mean, annoying thing. The algorithm is really simple. The algorithm is you. The algorithm wants to make you extremely happy and satisfied. That's its main thing. And people debate about like, oh, it's sending you stuff that you hate, and that's why it's making you worse and making you hateful or something like that. That's not exactly true, because it just doesn't make optical sense. Like if YouTube's the algorithm, whatever you want to call it, the algorithm was basically making it so that it only sent you content that was angry and made you hateful and resentful, then eventually you would start to associate that that's with YouTube. YouTube's doing that. So then you would just stop coming to the platform. So YouTube's metric is satisfaction. It wants you to be happy. Now, maybe you're happy being angry as shit. So maybe that's also the case too. There's variables in human beings. But you're not optimizing for the algorithm. You're optimizing for the viewer's experience. So when we were talking about this, like the stream, and I was talking about how, okay, what would happen if a person is in the gaming space and also enjoys streams? How do they find creators? What is their experience? Okay, well, they see a video game on TikTok or on whatever, or maybe just whatever they're streaming through it. Maybe their friend tells them about this video game. So then they go into the streaming sections of this video game. They find a creator that has an interesting title or thumbnail. Then they start watching because it's a game that they're interested in or liking. And then but maybe they do that for a bunch of creators, but maybe they find one that really hits the mark and really makes them laugh, and they really like the vibe and community that they've made. So then they're settled in. Like that's the viewer experience. It's not like gamifying the algorithm, like give me more views. It's like, no, how do I understand people? And then how do I make content for those people? And also, how do I make content that I feel meaningful and happy making, I'd want to do. Red says, but I also feel I do not have the personality to be a content creator. I think you do. I think most people. I think most people are wonderful, and I think they oftentimes undersell their capacity to be creative, entertaining, and all these things. And I think people, if you were more honest about that, like the fact that you're not like every artist, unless you're like a silent artist. Or any creator, I guess, makes something for somebody. If you didn't, then you would never upload it. No one would know you're an artist or a creator. You make it for something, for somebody. You make it just for yourself. In that case, then you're just a silent artist, which is fine. But if you're going to even think about wanting to put something out there, then you have the idea of this is no longer just for you, it's for other people as well. Maybe it's even something as poetic and beautiful as just wanting to see if anyone else can understand you with your creation or art, But yeah. But I think most people would do really well. I think most. But if I could give anyone advice, I'd say here are the things I think you should start thinking about that would be really, really beneficial outside of like, I think that'd be a fun idea, which that should lead you when you're first starting. But yeah. Red says the algorithm seems to favor consistency, which my content would likely not have. I'd have too many game genres for account. Consistency. I think it's less about consistency and more about if you're willing to again, it's not about like, it's funny because like the algorithm is just a person. So like if you think about, take away the algorithm, just take away completely. Think about a person. Is there a person out there that if you nailed and you absolutely satisfied them perfectly with whatever content and whatever video you delivered, would there be a high possibility if you did enough satisfaction and you gave them an experience that was unique enough, is it possible that then they would watch your video as soon as it came out, maybe a month later, maybe 2 months later? Sure. Yes, that person totally exists. Is it also likely that there's a person that enjoys when they come home after work every day, when they come home after school every day, whatever, that they see a channel that constantly uploads one video that they can watch? Maybe this is the channel that they watch when they're eating food, when they're having supper at night. Maybe it's what they watch to decompress. Maybe they're watching it when they're taking a shit. It doesn't really matter. But the idea is that a person watches it after, or this person basically finds a place for you in their life. So if you think through a personal experience perspective, it makes sense that a person who would like consistency, but it also makes sense why there's channels that can exist that don't do consistency, but nail the mark every single time. And I think you'd be better off making sure you hit the mark, meaning you know your viewer enough to where you would know what they're thinking and what they would also enjoy. What they're thinking is a little bit too much, but the point is that you have an idea of like, okay, like for instance, one of the things I could explain, I think it makes sense is in the last video we made for Mind Palace of Madness, we made a video on The Boys. So I was like, okay, I know the person who's watching this video would likely seen Homelander in the thumbnail. Hopefully, I could have made it better, but still, hopefully sees Homelander in the thumbnail. So what are they expecting to see when watching this video? A video about Homelander. It says mod for VR. So probably POV of Homelander. First of all, sounds neat. Sure, I like The Boys. Let me watch this video. So what they're expecting to see is Homelander in some capacity in the first 30 seconds, or else they're starting to think that you're lying to them. So if you deliver that really quickly, awesome. So then what else would they enjoy to see going into that experience? Well, if they like Homelander, they probably like The Boys, and they probably like references in The Boys. They probably also like the chaos and the evil and the cruelty that is this iconic and ferocious character, and also creep of a character. So why not play into that and maximize that to your best of your ability, and also have some fun while you're doing it. Make a stupid meme about like Five Nights at Freddy's weird 3D models that people made, and have that an ongoing joke there. So you can still get fun and get creative, but at least you understand the experience that the viewer was going to go on and how to cater to that so that you can satisfy that. Because if you have this thing in the thumbnail and it doesn't ever satisfy it in the video, then people are going to be like, you lied to me, and and then they're going to click off immediately, you know? So it makes sense, at least to me. And I think it's very engaging and very fun to learn about because it makes sense. It's like human beings. It's like when you find out that human beings are so complex in what they feel and what they choose, but they're all that kind of has some sort of underlying web of connection that you can kind of understand to some extent. Not everyone, but some, or a lot of people, you know? You have not heard me talk, though, Grin. I've been told I sound like Eeyore as far as how I talk. Yeah, that's fine though. But there's plenty of people who talk like who talk with like a more of a monotone expression, etc. That's totally fine. Yeah. Again, I think ultimately you just need to make yourself. Again, like you just need to satisfy people, you know, which is not easy, but you don't need, like, there can be a person who talks very stoically, very calm, cool, collected. And that was honestly what Critical, which is like one of the biggest creators right now, how he talked for a long time. But then he realized, oh, people like talking about pop culture and they like feeling like they're a part of the current community. Okay. And they also like the Reddits and like they like reacting to things with me. So why don't I just react to like memes, subreddits, topics, not just by myself, but as a community, and gauge what everyone else is saying. And then, again, people talk about how Critical has such a nice voice, but at the time at the very long ago, he had basically just a really neutral, slightly deep, sure, but neutral voice. Even now, he still has that. And Eeyore, I don't think is very far away from a neutral voice, you know, or voice like his. Red says, I don't think I'm as extreme as Eeyore, but still, everyone from Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Lone says, what about me, Grin? A person who hasn't watched The Boys, but still clicks on the video and watch it. Yes, but Lone, you're a special case because you're just an extremely supportive, wonderful friend at this point. But I also account for you too. So this is where I kind of feel like I may have messed up the duality of that video a little bit, because I accounted more for a person who is randomly strolling through YouTube, in the sense that I have like a guy grabbing a girl by the what is it, the mouth, is that right, the mouth or something, and he's like hovering over a building. So like the idea that, is this Superman? Like your brain can grapple to that as an interesting setup or environmental storytelling of like there's this POV of a guy grabbing this person's face and seemingly hovering. Maybe you could determine it to be high up in the air. I hope you could. I could have done a better job by like angling it downwards. There's so much stuff you can improve every single time. But yeah, stuff like that. But that was why I but maybe not you, but why hopefully other people who are not necessarily into the boys or interested in just the interesting setup of that. I've seen a lot of stuff like that, similar to like a person who is playing VR Hitman, and even though you may not know Hitman or VR or anything like that, you still seeing somebody in like a POV setting coming up behind someone at a urinal like this, it makes you think, what the fuck is this? This looks brutal. Or you having like a strangle wire and going like this around someone, it's like a freeze frame. That could be exciting and interesting, even if you're not into the game, because the setup and the situation is provocative enough to where people are like, what is going on? Red says, I personally watch your content because I like you, Grin, not because of the yeah, I know, but I feel like Red, I feel like you wouldn't have found me unless I did cover the content that I did, you know, like I covered Let It Die, I covered new games, then I have a wonderful people come in here on occasion and I can talk and shoot the shit with, and then they have a chance to find you. But if you're not dealing with like how a person can even find you, how a person is even going to be in your orbit, then I think you've already got you're basically, they've lost, you know, kind of. It depends if you have an audience big enough to sustain yourself, because some people do just play like the trends, video meme kind of whole thing, and then they just stop when they basically have enough of an audience to where they can justify, you know, doing this for a long period of time and all those things, you know. Lone says, I liked, I saw your VR Homelander video and I understood none of the references, but I still had to go. Yeah, exactly. But that's also what I consider Lone. So if you notice that video, the pace of that video is significantly higher than I'm normally used to. Meaning there's like, it's meant to be something that I think most people can have a fun time with, where sometimes I like to, and you guys are already like the ideal people for me, which is a problem. It's perfect. I love you bits, but you guys are already like stream watchers, so you guys are already way too willing to hear me ramble about something for far too long. Whereas most people who are just like kind of picking, like they're picking their time more cautiously, etc. Those are the same people who would not. Who like immediately click off the video. So I had to make it so that there was enough of a momentum, enough of a pace to where people who even maybe don't know the references could enjoy the fact that it's boom, 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 next scene. Okay, cool. Next scenario, next setup, new environment. Okay, here's more stimulus. Here's more fun. Yeah, and there's a lot of weird behind the scenes stuff that I'm trying to get proficient in. I think I'm making good ground. It's also a lot, you know. It's also a lot to learn, but I'm also having a lot of fun doing it. But also, I do feel like I need to hurry up, you know. Alone says, I don't know. Alone says, same. Thanks, guys. Red says, also this community. Honestly, I like how small our community is. I can actually interact with everyone, and you. Meanwhile, big streamers with hundreds of thousands of viewers, I cannot interact with you. Cannot interact with. I just get buried. Here's a tiny little thing though, Red. Regardless of whatever happens in the future, I already do this, and I'm pretty sure it's not the best for my stream's health, but I already do this. I already give massive preferential treatment to people who are consistently here, and I would not change in the future. And if it wasn't, I'd find a way, in some small way, to continue to talk to you guys, regardless, you know. Yeah, even if that's just having like a private Discord server where we just hang out, throw memes in there or whatever, talk about interests, something. I wouldn't leave you guys behind, especially people who are anchored into our community right now, especially when we're going to start to rev up and start to try to make more ground. Because again, I would like to I think it sounds stupid, but I like that house. It sounds real dumb, and I know it's impossible probably, but it would be really cool to grow a community and to grow a thing, a place, and to have more opportunity and to actually scale something and to have all of those things. Have something like where I could give this opportunity back to my parents and things like that, like pay for their house and something like that. Like those are the things that to me also get me extremely excited and hopeful for the future. And it's a life that's worth living in a lot of ways. Not only I love making content, and I'm one of the rare people I think out there who's actually completely fine making any kind of content. I can find the love and the wonder in things, and I deeply enjoy damn near everything. But I also got to stop being dumb. If I want to actually grow and pursue this as a career, and after doing the whole job resume thing, it kind of got me like, man, I mean, maybe if there's a job in like being a part of a other person's channel and like talking to them about this stuff, because I actually genuinely find this to be a passion. Like it's as much as I do like talking and shooting the shit with you guys, which I love, I also do like this. Like it's a weird like passion I found, which I never would have thought, which is like analytical data. It's also just it's the algorithm, the YouTube shit. It's just human beings. It's just the wonderful, complex, beautiful, and fucking horrifying nature of human beings, and what catches your eye, and what you find interesting, or why you like what you like, and what makes you feel important and satisfied and content and engaged. And that's beautiful when you can create something that can make someone feel that is amazing. And the fact that you can understand what you're doing so you can do it over and over and over again is, to me, like the point of making anything, you know? Maybe not anything. Sometimes you just do it for your soul, I guess. But yeah, I think it's so much more to connect with others in your expression of your soul, I guess, your art, your content, your whatever, right? Red says, fair point about how I found you, Grin. I found you because of Let It Die, yeah. But then much later, I noticed you streaming. Then the rest, yeah, exactly. Again, it could be a ton of variables, but I do think it helps that yeah, I got you in somehow. Raid says it's nice not having an ocean of text of chat. Yeah. As much as I again, I can't stress enough how I'd always see you guys in the mix of everything. Like again, I can list off. In fact, it's kind of cringe how much I connect with people, because I don't forget who they are, and I get kind of sad when they don't show up anymore. I don't try to talk about that because it makes other people feel like they have to show up, and that makes them resent me. Anyways, but what do you call it? The as much as I understand people's. I've heard this a lot throughout the time I'm streaming, which is people being like, I really like how it's not like a crowded chat, and I'm like, yeah, guys, but like our stream hasn't grown at all. Like, it's almost someone being like, yeah, man, I really love how you're like emaciated and starving. You know? And it just makes me feel less shitty about myself. I'm like, oh great. Okay. It's a very excessive explanation, but it's a similar vibe. I'm like, hey guys, I'm starving over here, but okay. Oh, I don't know. But I've heard a similar thing throughout the years. I just think it's very funny because it's true. I completely understand what you're saying, but it's also like, damn, man. I would prefer we could make more friends and engage with more people and show and provide more value and to people and things like that, you know. Same Red. I'm trying to get better with it though. Red says same raid. Though I focus more on it. Like, what did I miss? Nice ocean of chat. I'm also introverted. Oh, I see. Red says I'm also just introverted. I don't like crowd. Yeah, no, that makes sense too. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny because I also find I very much found myself an introvert. I always find it less excessive, but also I'm not sure. I'm very much. Yeah, that might be a thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying a little bit about that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was about to say, yeah, but I don't think it's the same thing when you are on stream, but also I don't ever comment. I think if I started to comment in like chats when I'm watching a stream, I think it would start to trigger my like passive anxiety of like, oh, okay, people are seeing this, they're gonna have react to this. And I think that's also what's nice about our community is I really don't like other people going at each other, you know. I try to immediately stop that happening. So I think people feel free to communicate and not feel like they're going to get dogpiled on, judged, or ripped apart in any way. So I feel like there's less social pressure, which I think is a part of somewhat introversion. Introversion is just that energy metric for what you gain, but I think it induces the feeling of being taxed in a way. Because even when I stream here, I feel still pretty taxed. But that's also because I'm fucking walking around and talking and things like that. Yeah, it's also okay to realize, like, again, introversion is not and I don't think an entirely negative thing. I think introversion and isolation oftentimes get mixed up. I think isolation can be extraordinarily dangerous because human beings need connection and love. But my thing that I always push back on, which I hear a lot of people talk about as a thing, but I also personally, this is only my own experience, but I've personally found, like, I hate when people talk about a YouTube and online stuff as like a parasitical, whatever it's called, relationship, like a parasocial, that's what it's called, parasocial relationship. Because to me, I've never perceived it that way, but I've always loved content creators. But I've also never perceived myself as like, I have zero interest in like going and meeting some of my heroes. You know, I just look at our relationship as something that is like a wonderful community in time. It's like a collective of people that I can relate to and connect with. And that gives me meaning and hope, and it makes me feel heard, and it makes me feel seen, and it makes things feel like I can understand things. I love that. But then there are people who take it to a really strong margin where they're like, if I tell you to come here and hang out right now, you should do that because I've said that we're friends. I'm like, bitch, I don't even do that with my friend now. I'm busy. I'm bored. I want to stay at home. I don't want to do anything. So, you know. But anyways, my whole point is isolation, I think, in my experience, I've solved with being able to watch YouTube creators and Twitch streamers and stuff like that. And I've gotten, I don't think I'm a bad person. I think I'm pretty healthy and happy, as all things considered, you know. Red says, same raid, though I focus more on it later when my life circumstance is more favorable for human interaction. Red says, exactly, yeah. Red says, you may be an introvert, Grin, but you are also far, far more optimistic than I. Well, I try. It's not that I don't, it's not that I don't ever understand the pessimistic or destructive nature of human beings. It's just that I've always seen the duality of both, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of times in my life where I've seen things go so right, there's an endless sea of things to be grateful for, and an opportunity that you could have made the most of, but you didn't. So part of it's on you as well. But then there's also just random cruelty, random horrible shit in the world that you have to figure out and people have to understand. And you know, so I don't know. I find it doesn't seem like a choice to me to be optimistic or pessimistic. It seems to be you have to be both, you know. And if I had to choose one to be dominant, I would always be the optimistic side, because I think you get more out of life that way, you know. It's not that like, what do you call it? It's not tempting as hell to be extremely pessimistic and say like, "Fuck it, this is never gonna work. I hate my life. It's all gonna get bad. It's not worth it," you know, all that stuff. I just don't think you get anywhere with that, you know. Raid says, I feel Grin was very has very positive energy. I think it's I would probably say it goes it comes and goes, my man. I also don't feel like I talk about my negative negative energy when you say like very, very I just, again, to me, I just don't see the point in it. I understand how it can happen. I understand how like negativity, nihilism, hatred, frustration, agony, and all these things can bear. I understand that, but to me, I keep coming back to like, maybe it's like a logical thing, but I've let myself steep in that for a while, and it's never gotten me anywhere. So then it's just like I know what I get when I get this. It's just garbage. It's trash. It's hatred. It's frustration. It's a spiraling loop downward. So as the minute I start to feel that's happening, I immediately have, not because it's a choice, because there's just no point in letting it flare up, you know? Not that it doesn't flare up, but just that you can immediately start to address it if you if you can, you know, like, again, one of the things I love to bits, people may make fun of me for doing it, but every single night before I go to bed, I make sure I write down 3 things that I'm extraordinarily grateful for that day. Whether that's my family, who was extraordinarily kind and generous, whether that's the food that I ate, whether that's the fact that I failed, but then I was able to learn from that failure, so then therefore I don't have to make it again, and how much of a smart tool that is to constantly break down why you failed and break down why you made a mistake and understand how you cannot do it again. Things like that, like push yourself in the direction of something that could be gained from it, rather than just letting something rip you apart, you know? And then there's the actual, like, everyone can say a bunch of like motivational poppy stuff that's like, you can change your life, write down motivational things. But then there's also like, if you want to become anything in the world in any way, shape, or form, you have to genuinely pursue it and be accountable for it. Like, this is one thing that frustrates me about every kind of like self-help video or TikTok or whatever. It all is meaningless. Like, if you read a book and it doesn't have like a fucking like a very clear thing that says, if you do not do the actionable steps, like waking up every day and writing down goals, and then writing down at the end of the day why you didn't get close to that goal, why you didn't pursue it, or why you did and why you did pursue it and how you did improve, then you will not get anything out of this. You have to, like, it sucks. It's going to suck. You're going to have to do a fuck ton of actual work where you're going to have to set aside time and actually make a point to change. Not a bunch of, like, hype up shit. You can do this. It's like, no, bitch. Write shit down. Be accountable. Don't let yourself escape from failure and pursue that hard, you know? I was a big problem I had in my 20s. My late 20s, or early 20s, sorry, where I was like big into that like self-improvement culture. I got really after it when it comes to working out, but I never really understood that, like, if it's all meaningless unless you actually make a plan to do something, you know? That fucking taxi's been doing, he's gonna run out of gas soon. Red says, I'm an introvert, but also a pessimistic and a cynic. Probably a bad combination. Yeah, I think people need people like you is also red, especially when people are too, like, accounting for what I always like to call is roadkill. So if your life's a path and you can take thousands of different paths, there's paths with a lot of roadkill. So a pessimist, I can't say it. You know what I'm saying? The person like what you described, a person will see basically roadkill at every single part of the road. The issue with the pessimist is that they see so much roadkill that they don't see that there's meaning or reason in pursuing any of it, because it's all fucking meaningless. This has a 5% chance of succeeding. This has a 5% chance of succeeding. This has a 1% chance of succeeding. The problem with an optimist is that they see every path as possible, and then they end up completely burning out all their energy going 1,000 different ways to get to a goal that they could have immediately just went here and got it. The beauty is when you harmonize both, when you take the understanding of a pessimist and understand and a cynic, and the person who points out that has a problem, that has a problem, but then you have an optimist that says, okay, well, you're right about that problem, but what if we did this to get around it? What if I went this way instead? What if you keep trying to push through the path that has the best possible gain for you, I guess, you know? At least that's how I think about it. And that's how I think, that's the balance of both, taking the best of both, you know? Red says, agreed. I would like to be optimistic. Life just simply says, fuck you. Yeah, I also... Yeah, no, I definitely think there's a scale of people who experience extraordinary suffering, and it's maybe not fair to tell them that, like, you know, be optimistic when you've gotten kicked in the chest 6 times. But again, I always just come back to the same thing, which is, well, what else is there to do? Like, I know what cynicism and like hatred and despair gets me. I know that it gets me planted right now on the ground, and I don't move anywhere. So it's just like a logical thing to me, you know? It's funny because I think a lot of cynicism and optimism is usually based in logic, but I feel like if you understand what that cynicism and all that stuff is doing to you, then it also seems like, to me, I got my own answer on what that does, you know? But yeah. Big reason why I bury my head in my peas, honestly. Yeah. But again, I think it's, again, I don't know if, I think there are things that you can do that give you a respite, like a breath, which is good, but I think there's, of course, there's things that become too much, you know, like where it becomes an escape and an alleviation of needing to address an issue or something like that, you know, which is where it probably can get to be a toxic relationship. But yeah, I don't know. I think with like you're making the best out of a situation right now, Red, where you're actually like, you're pursuing a ton of crafts, such as what do you call it, becoming a 3D modeler and stuff like that. Not becoming, that's not your career path, but you're still gaining a ton of skills. So I don't think it's wasted time. I think in your case specifically, it's actually like, oh no, this is something I think you'll look back on and be like, I'm happy I know this, and I'm happy I learned this, and I'm a better person and a more valuable person because of it. I'm in the same boat though as my PC more or less being my life. I think it's when it starts to destroy every like relationship that you have, but also, man, it's tough. It's really tough, Red, because I have two thoughts that come to mind. One, yeah, it could be bad. I can see how people could say, you being in your PC all day and all that stuff. But also, I love my grandparents to bits, but they used to always be very scared for me because I spent so much time editing on my videos and not going out and like drinking, going to parties and stuff like that, stuff that they determined to be what kids and adults should do. I never got any fulfillment out of that. And I always told my mom this, which I felt like when I've told her this specific sentence, I feel like she finally got it. And I think she told my grandma, and she also said, okay, I get it now too. But I basically said that, why does your happiness need to be the same as my happiness? If I lived your life, I feel like I'd be miserable. But if you lived my life, I would be miserable. If I'm happy and I'm not hurting anybody and I'm content, then why is it so wrong of what I'm doing? Am I a bad person to you? Do I seem like an evil person? Because if I don't, then what's the problem? You don't have to save me. You don't have to fight for me. Now, if I'm unhappy with myself, if I'm miserable, if I feel polluted and toxic, then yes, clearly there's a problem with me that I need to solve that I'm ignoring. So I guess maybe that's the line. But yeah, to me, after I told them that, I think it really it helped, I guess. And I feel like that was a really good way to phrase it, which is like, not everyone's happiness is going to be the same thing that you experience, and that's okay. And if we all had to live in each other's shoes, perhaps we would not enjoy the time at all, But then there's also the idea that you want to be sustainable and efficient and self-reliant in these things, which I think are also relevant goals that most people should have, which I'm trying to personally work on. I mean, we really got to wind down, guys. I have a scratch in my head. Oh. This is definitely a Saturday talk type thing. Red says, yeah, taking action is something I sincerely lack, especially if it's not related to being on my PC. Yeah, I think as a person who I feel like I can do quite a bit now, which I didn't feel like that beforehand. To me, it was always you have to just choose one thing that you say you're going to do. It can be something as simple as making your bed or getting up at the right time or something. It's something that you can do, and then you do it, and then you try to write it down and account the fact that you did it. You said you'd do something, and you did it. This is how you did it. This is how you solve the problem, and then you level up. And you level up to the next big task or next just accomplishable task that you can do, but still stretches you, and then again and again and again. And then eventually, you basically you can understand deep within yourself that if you set yourself to something, you can do it and you can achieve it. And then that brings that feeling of needing to, or the feeling of being able to say, if I say I'm going to do something, I know I have the capacity to find a way to do it or find a solution in order to get me there. But it doesn't start from you just being like, hey, I'm just going to go out and get my dreams. It's like, no, you got to do a lot of boring shit that's small and reasonable, but yet still tough enough for you to do it, and then do it. That's also a part of the problem, says Red. 99 of my family is in a different state, and 99 of my family is not related to. 99 of my family is I'm not related to, especially the family I live with right now. Huh. Yeah, that I could see that being a little very isolating. Sorry, very isolating. Red says twice a Red says twas a pleasure sticking around. You so much, Raid, for stopping by. But I'm gonna head out for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by, Raid. Hopefully, you guys will tune in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream we're gonna be playing Atlas Has Fallen. I know I just went on a whole rant about us just being more careful with Remnant and stuff like that. But at least I wanted to just do that Atlas Farm for me. Okay, I wanted to play a little bit. But yeah. Also, if you guys want to send me a Reddit that is safe for work-ish, that we could watch on Saturday stream, that could have on the sidebar, send me that in the Discord at me with a fun Reddit that you think we could have fun at. Maybe a good general meme one and a good anime meme one. Although the anime meme one, I'm worried because it could be a little lewd. Anyways, I don't want or enjoy talking to most of. Yeah, that's also a thing too. With like people, it's yeah. I definitely think that's why. Also, you maybe have a. Again, we talked about how important isolation and community is, or how negative isolation is, and how important having a community in place where you can feel like you can connect with people is. So if your internal family isn't that, then you go to the internet for that said thing. So that may also be why you're going to your PC, which may not it's not exactly evil or bad either. Depending on if you feel like shit at the end of the day. If you feel like shit at the end of the day, clearly, no, you're just trying to, it seems like there's a problem within you, but if you're getting a relationship satisfaction and connection from people online, then I don't think that's exactly a problem, unless you feel it to be. Rate says, have a good night, Rebecca. I say goodbye. It's not what I said. What is it? Don't want to try and enjoy. I enjoy talking to I enjoy talking to my family. It's also part of the problem. 99. It's also part of the problem. 99 of my family is in a different state. Then 99 family. Oh yeah, but I got what you said though. You see, basically, you're like, what do you call it? The end point I thought I understood, which is 90% of your family is not related. You're not related to, especially the family. Yeah, so you're basically the end goal is that you have a disconnect with your current housemates, which are your family, which I think is irrelevant. But the fact that the people who are around you are the people who you don't connect with, therefore you go to online to connect with people. It makes sense. Raid says, again, the only issue I think is if you feel like extraordinarily loneliness and unhappiness having done that. Whereas if you were like, oh no, I feel relatively fine if I take away all of societal judgment from it, then yeah, I don't mind this. You know, then again, there could be other issues where like, oh, but I would want to find a wife one day. But then that's an easy problem to solve. You can still have your internet friends and get your satisfaction from there, but then also just go to a mixer every now and again, or work your way up to that. Have a good one, Red. Have a good one, back Red. Everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. I am related to them. I just don't relate. Oh, I see. Okay, same. Okay, same thing. I feel like it was just a disconnection where you don't actually connect with them. Makes sense. But yeah, also that's one of the things that's a lie about families, that they like just because someone's your family means that they connect with you or they like you or they're anything like that. I think it's a big myth. But anyways, we talk about this more on Sunday or Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing Alice Has Fallen tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking to me about this stuff. I really appreciate you letting me ramble about it too, because it always helps me kind of clarify things in my head when someone lets me ramble about them for a little bit. And yeah, hopefully everything made sense. But anyways, love you a bit. Hope I can see you again in the next stream at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Bye. Whew. I am hot. It's warm. Staying there for a while.